Hello, everyone! Thank you for joining us for session number 1, not session number 0, session number 1 of the Eternal Ruins, a Eternal Ruins actual play on the Happy Jacks network. To find all the sessions of this game, please visit happyjacks.org/Eternal Ruins. And to find all of the shows on the Happy Jacks network, please visit happyjacks.org. My name is Ray, he, him pronouns. I will be your guide, not GM, guide. I learned that today. Your guide through the Eternal Ruins tonight. Content warning, the Eternal Ruins is a game about former stone statues turned into children wandering an endless dungeon. So we're going to be encountering spirits and demons and servitors and otherwise exploring the melancholy, mystery, and coziness of the Eternal Dungeons. Eternal Ruins. Safety tools that we are being used. We have done a Lines and Veils that also X card is on the table. So if there's content out there, it may be X carded. And is there any other safety tools that we use? Open table?
Yeah. Use safety tools. Yeah, they're good for you.
Very good. And with that, I'm going to hop it over to my left-hand side, Kadave, to introduce himself and the character he's playing.
Hello, everybody. I'm Kadave. I'm going to be playing Oro with Arms Wide tonight. Happy-go-lucky, grew up in a really nice part of this dungeon labyrinth, and now is out to explore and discover there's bad things out there, too. But both of us use he, him pronouns, and he is very excited to go exploring with his new friends.
Hey there, everyone. My name is Yuri, that is Y-U-R-I. My pronouns are she, they, and I will be playing Talum. Pronouns they, them, who is a wild child. They woke up in a very green place of these ruins and was lucky enough to be close to a lot of animals. Hasn't met people before meeting these lovely fellows. And so we'll see what their first interactions with actual not animals goes like.
Hello, everyone. I am Pooja. My pronouns are Pooja and Poojas. And I will be playing Anil Nightling, they, it. Anil woke up when the room that their statue was in collapsed. And then were trapped under the rubble for quite some time until a servitor came by and started to dig in that area and kind of coincidentally helped dig them out. So, they've been obsessed with servitors ever since. Fascinating. Now we understand the context for the nerddom. Hello! I'm Cody Gonzaga. I use they, them pronouns, and I am playing Kiati Gliderborn, who uses she, they, or they, she pronouns. There's no preferences. Just throw a she or a they in there and it's fine. Kiati is a bridge-broken chronicler, which means I woke up on a bridge. And I like stories and chronically getting them and telling them. Yeah, I'm good at this. Go, Ray.
Go. All right. Go.
Go.
Oh, where are we going? Let me roll some dice. Hold on. Generate the dungeon.
Oh my god.
Okay. Not even. I'm kind of joking, but not really. I'll bring this over here in case I need that.
How you do roll dice to generate the ruins.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah.
All right. Are we all ready to go on our adventure?
Bring it. Let's go.
Okay. We are going to begin our session with the toll of a bell. Boom, boom. Marking a new day in the Eternal Ruins. Which one of you is an early riser?
For sure. Because every day is wonderful.
Or,
Thank you.
or what does your wake up routine usually look like?
I think it's got to be about getting up and like getting the cook fire started.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's maybe some visitors will come by today.
Mm-hmm.
I should make sure that we have some hot water for tea or whatever we want to have for the morning. So yeah, I think the routine is very much like take 10 minutes, go and gather some wood, set up a campfire, start heating up some water, that kind of vibe.
Fantastic. So as you make your way back from gathering sort of the wood and other supplies that you need for your camp, you do in fact have visitors. There are little blue sprites mucking about in your camp, looking through your pack, beep, 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 kind of poking away at your firewood, and otherwise maybe on which one of you is like a deep sleeper?
Not
Could
me.
never be me.
All right, it's me.
on Kiati, maybe on top of Kiati's head, kind of like moving about their skin, just like poking. We have the little like the bubble of Kiati snoring, and just like kind of like poking away at the bubble. But otherwise, just up and about, examining, and otherwise being a little bit of a menace at your sight. One of them sees you, Oro, and goes, no. Whoa. Whoa.
I think I do the finger. Right?
Yeah,
Like, doesn't look like any of them have taken things, right?
not yet.
Okay.
Yes.
So I think I'm probably going to approach, because nobody wants to wake up with a little sprite running around on them. So like I'm going to walk up and kind of try and shoo them.
I think as you go and shoo them, they're gonna take the one that you're doing the shooing motion to is gonna take that as an invitation and is gonna like kind of climb on you and start climbing on top of your shoulder and looking at your stuff. I would love a description, Oral, of what your gear looks like, what you look like.
Oro actually wears a very fancy robe.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's finely woven. It's got embroidery on it. The whole thing. I think he's got the, for lack of a better term, I don't know what the actual term for it is, but popular among the youth now, that haircut that makes him look like an alpaca.
Oh yeah, the broccoli.
Yeah. So I think he's got that hair, right?
I'm not hip with the kids, I guess.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You're the hippest of the kids among us.
Hilarious.
It's trimmed short on the sides, very just poofy, tangly, curly mess left up top.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was called the broccoli.
I've never heard the broccoli.
That's my name for it.
I always
It's
call
the
it the
broccoli.
alpaca because it just looks like them sitting around going,
Yeah, that's fair.
So, at first, this little sprite goes up to your hair and is on top of your hair and does a little pat and is noticing the buoyancy of your hair as it goes back up and like, oh. And then maybe like crawls down to the side of your coat, examining the fineness of your vestments, but finds a little thread and is curious about this thread and looks at it and is like, whoa. And starts pulling at it, and just kind of pulls at it.
like,
Oh no.
I'm for sure reaching down and being like, 2-finger pinch on the little arm and being like, no, gently. Like I'm not offended, but I don't want him to suddenly unravel like half of my robe.
Yeah, so they're gonna grab your finger and like kind of like use it to kind of like massage themselves a little bit.
That is delightful. I'm excited about that part. As long as they stop messing with the clothes, we're good.
Yeah. Who's next up or next to awaken?
I think at this point, like, Anil would wake up from the noise and kind of shuffling.
Yeah.
So Anil, what
And I'm probably giggling with the rubbing in the face.
Anil, what side of the bed do you like to sleep? Like what type of sleeper are you?
I think Anil, like, curls up, like, piles all of their stuff in the center of the bed, and then curls around it.
Oh.
So it's kind of both protection and body pillow.
Oh.
Urchin background from D&D.
Yeah.
And Anil, what would you say your most valuable possession is?
I have a glasswing butterfly
Glasswing butterfly.
from which was the first unbroken thing I found after I woke up.
Okay, so as you wake up, curled around your pile of belongings, on top of that pile is a particularly mischievous looking sprite. Just examining in the light of this place your fine ornate glass butterfly. Thanks.
And like, it's like, can't startle it, because then it'll break,
Yeah.
but also don't. And it's like this little, like tiny freak out is happening.
Tiniest of freakouts.
The tiniest of freakouts.
And I think that they're gonna notice you like freaking out a little bit. And imagining you having like the Charlie Brown like mouth, right? And they're gonna like look at you mischievously, and then take the glass wings and kind of like use it like a little like paper plane, or just pretend to like make it fly like. And it's gonna jump off the pile and run around, circle you while like using it as a little plane.
And I'm gonna like keep trying to like reach out to grab it. Like
yeah, it's gonna it is deaf to the touch, and I think like what's like it as you reach out to it, there's a moment where it's like like and it's kind of doing these like body jives left to right, and ultimately it's gonna get back on the pile and kind of like taunt you with the little thing again.
it's like, can I have it back, please?
Have it back. Well, we'll see in a second. Who's up to awake next?
I think you see what you don't realize was a little person, because Tellum has a very large sort of brown, green, and gray poncho. And the way they sleep is they sort of curl around like a cat and lay down, and the poncho just lays over them. So you only see the top of Tellum's head, this like shaggy, short, like dirty blonde hair, and the poncho. And on top of this poncho, all you would see is there's very mangy raccoon that sleeps in the same way,
Oh my
where
gosh.
they climb onto Tellum's back and then just go around like a cat and lay down. And so you just see two tufts of hair or fur and then just a poncho. And I think the tiny freak out startles Tellum awake, because they're so used to being the one keeping watch. And I think they're barely getting used to the idea of there's others here, I don't have to keep watch. But the sound just startles them awake, and poor raccoon is launched a couple of feet off of Tellum. And they just immediately sort of looking around for danger.
Yeah, and I think as the raccoon is launched, we get like a close up of the face of the raccoon. We're like, all right, and then we see like the blue sprite surrounding also making like a like as it scares them, and we cut back to you with like in your kind of like danger stance a little bit, and the chaos sprout of the little blue sprites and the raccoons just kind of laying there like reacting, but then the blue sprites kind of like bink 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 bink, and then like perk back up like little Pikmin almost, and do like a little dance around you and the raccoon.
Yeah, I think it does take a couple of seconds for like that initial like what's going on to fade, and just sees these little things and the raccoon and just sort of going around each other, and looks around for everybody else. Sort of, I think would Tellum see would Tellum see the teasing of the
Yeah, I
of
think,
the
I
that
think so.
butterfly.
Yeah, of Catty.
Yeah.
Of
Nope.
Neil.
Anil.
Anil.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think so. I think it's a pretty like
Yeah, so I think if I can see that, Tellum is going to like look at you and just shh. and Tellum's gonna go on all fours. So once again, the poncho covers the entirety of their body, and it's just like their head,
Yeah.
and tries to get close to the sprite that has the glass butterfly to try to grab them.
Yeah.
And I think like this whole time it's just like the giant watery eyes happening.
Yeah.
Like,
That's so good.
like
Yeah, this is, I think, a good opportunity to do our first roll, perhaps, to see how close we can get, or how successful we can get. And to roll dice in this game, it is a D6 dice pool system. We build our dice pool based off of, correct me if I'm wrong, Cody. First, you choose an edge, which is describes how you're doing this thing. So what edge are you using to sneak up on this gremlin little sprite?
Shadow.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
And then you choose an applicable skill.
Yes, I have. Would hunt work? Shadow and hunt.
I mean, yeah, that seems like it would work.
Yeah.
So how many do you have in Shadow and how many do you have in Hunt?
It's just
How-
should be
It's
just
just
two.
yeah.
I think it's just one in each.
Yeah, it's one in
Great,
each
great.
because
So
we're still
right, you guys
barely
are
born.
newbies. So that's 2 dice so far, and
Okay.
then if you can use any aspects to give you an advantage. So your aspects, if you think they can help you here fictionally.
Yes. So Tellum has Squirrel Tot, which lets me ignore cut for difficulty and stealth.
adorable.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think it's only when climbing though.
Mm.
So it might not work here. Let me see. I think that's going to be it. Yeah.
Okay, and do you want to use any of your oddments to help you if they can? So those are, instead of aspects being permanent resources, oddments are expendable resources that give you a bonus die.
I don't believe any of my oddments would be helpful here.
Okay, so that sounds like 2 dice. Let's see what happens.
That was so scary. I don't want to break the butterfly. Oh, that is a 5 and a 4.
A 5 and a 4. A 5 and a 4 is a conflict, which is something good, something bad. So I think that the good thing here is you managed to sneak up with it, right? Like, so I want you to describe, like, what does it look like when you're kind of like sneaking up on this little spot?
Yeah, so you just see like the poncho moving with just a head on top of it because you wouldn't be able to see the little legs and hands
Just
crawling
sliding
underneath.
across.
So it just looks like Tellum is sliding across the stone ground, and sort of motioning to Anil to not look at Tellum, right?
Yeah.
And they'll try to get right behind it.
So you managed to get right behind it, but the something bad here is your raccoon is not nearly as tactful or stealthful as you. So like right as you manage to get close to it, you hear the raccoon just go, and
No.
that jolts the little sprite with the butterfly wing. You can it's gonna jump away. You can grab it, but that's gonna put you in a worse position if you would like to still be able to like grab onto it here.
I think like Tellum isn't very good with people,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't know a lot of things, right? But they do know that this butterfly is important to Anil because Anil's always has it on them, and so I think like instinctually they would try to catch it.
Okay, so I'm gonna say that you grab onto like the sprites are like this big, right? They're like little chibi little things.
Pineapple size.
Yeah, little pineapples.
Pineapple size.
Favorite fruits, yeah.
Wild.
But surprisingly
American have to measure
strong.
things in weird sizes.
Yeah,
We
you're
can't
right,
use
you're
real
right.
measurements.
Americans will use anything but the metric system.
Yeah. I refuse. No, it makes too much sense. So as you grab onto this pineapple-sized sprite, it's gonna leap and it's gonna drag you with it. So you're like kind of floating in the air now as it leaps back up to that the pile of things, dragging you with it, and it is going to make a sound like a whistle basically, which brings all of the other sprites to attention, and they all like kind of pop up at the same time, and they all begin to sort of like hop towards this one with this butterfly.
So
and
I'm in
gonna-
the middle of like the circle of
Yeah,
sprites
yeah,
now.
yeah. So
They're
I'm-
all just getting closer.
yeah. So Spotlight is open if anybody would like to act here.
I have. I mean, I guess I can. The whistle probably wakes me up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So mm, mm, oh, and I like get up, and so I see the sprites surrounding
Yes.
you, and one of them has Anil's butterfly. Um, I think I whistle and try to get their attention, and then say, "Hey, you guys want to hear a story? Yeah, I got a good one."
Definitely a few of them kind of lean in.
Yeah. So, once upon a time, there was this big dragon. I don't even know what a dragon is. I just know the word. And the dragon, it had wings like a bird and claws like it had talons like a also a bird. Maybe it was just a bird. But the dragon was greedy, and it always liked to steal things and take them and hoard them and only keep them for themselves. And one day, it took something from the wrong person, and that person came, and that person was a brave warrior. He had a spear made of bone and a shield made of stone, and he came up, and he and the dragon had a big battle, and then the warrior won because the warrior tricked the dragon because the warrior knew that the dragon was too greedy to ever leave its hoard of stuff. And so it took one of the pieces and it wiggled it at the dragon. And then it threw it up in the air, and when the dragon tried to get it, it stabbed it right in the belly. And the dragon fell back down. And then the warrior got his favorite thing back, which was a beautiful little dragonfly made of crystal. That's what happens when you take stuff that isn't yours.
It's gonna look very, very guilty. I do want you to roll for
Yeah.
this, but take an advantage for
Yay!
a wonderful story.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
I came up without all the spot.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh God. All right. I have an advantage.
Just a Haley Bieber.
Okay, all right. I think I'm gonna say, wind or instinct would work. I think wind, because it's like I'm acting fast. I see what's going on, and I'm like, huh. And then would soothe apply?
I think so.
Okay, so I'm gonna take that. I love you. Please don't fuck me. I got a 6.
Hey,
no double.
Success and no doubles means no critical. So as you make the spear motion, right? It's just gonna go like, and it's gonna take a moment and look really guilty, and then hold up like and then go up to the rest of them, and you're just gonna hear like, and then the sprites start, arguing with one another, and eventually, this goes back and forth for a little bit, but this sprite that you told this story to kind of points animatedly at you, makes this sort of dragon look like, and then they look like, the one with the glass butterfly like gently kind of hands it back to you. Grab.
Like, he takes it in both my little chubby hands. He's like, thank you. And like shoves it down underneath like
think-
many layers of clothes.
Yeah.
As the sprite is handing the butterfly to you, Tellum's just like slowly letting go of their little leg too. Because there was still the whole time, like Tellum was actively listening to the story too, but just holding onto the little leg the whole time. So as he's handing it over, he's just like, oh, okay.
And
Just starts backing away slowly.
amazing.
It's like, thank you.
Yeah.
It's like secreted away inside. And Anil is wearing like a very hodgepodge of different layers of clothes, because it's almost like every time they came across something along their travels that they thought would work for them, they just put it on. Because their bag isn't so much full of like clothing and useful things as it is full of the useful things that are servitor parts.
I think as you're messing with your various layers, you notice that like a lot of the sprites in particular have are captivated by your layers of clothes and you know the fabric of it, and they're just sort of watching in awe as you're messing about. And you too, Oro, the little sprite that was kind of pulling up the thread, you see it like kind of like examining like the finements of your vestments, and is just like really admiring the various clothes that you're wearing as well. It seems that these fabrics in particular are quite fascinating to these sprites.
I'll take off like the outermost like vest layer.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's like under layers, and then the ones you can see, there's like a shirt and then a vest and then a coat and then another vest on top of the coat.
Yeah.
And so the outer vest comes off, and I'll give it to the one that gave me back my butterfly.
Yeah, so it's gonna reach out and grab it, but the vest is way too big, so it's just gonna cover it entirely, and you're just gonna hear, and you're gonna see two more of the sprites hop into it, and then the three of them are gonna stack up to like roughly like form the vest, and then they're gonna fall over and collapse again. But then they're gonna peek out from the little holes in there and look really, really happy, just like really enjoying themselves when they do. Oro, the one that is taking pulling at your vestment now is kind of like pulling at your vest and waits till they grab your eye contact basically.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna grab at your vest, and then as soon as you make eye contact, they're gonna point upwards. Go.
Well, that's an invitation for scoop. So I'm gonna reach down and scoop them up and lift them.
Mm-hmm. So
High.
so he's gonna go.
Puppies.
And like while in your hand, like still point
Let's go
upward.
higher.
No.
Like I stand up on my tippy toes, like
Just like an antenna.
Yeah. Yeah. So as Oro's holding this sprite up that is just getting increasingly more frustrated, and Kathy, you look up to where it's pointing, and like you see, maybe not for the first time. I don't know how long you guys have been here, but as you look up, this part of the ruins, there are chunks of stone floating. All around it, like there's kind of like floating, like almost forming like a staircase, but you know, kind of just like asteroids, right? And there are chunks of them sort of like forming into other kind of like solid shapes, but it is just kind of rising all above you, like in a cylindrical tower, just like very, very far up in there.
Whoa. Look up. There's... Wow, I didn't know the ruins could float.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, me neither.
You want to go up there, little guy?
Is there water up there?
Their water?
Sprites usually.
Oh, the sprites, yeah.
Yeah.
They look like the coily, and they're like, and then they pull at like your clothes again, and the various things, like what you're wearing, and like pull at your belongings.
Well, I mean, we should eat breakfast, and then we don't really have anywhere else to go, so
I think that sounds fun.
up?
Yeah.
All right.
We might be able to see really far from up there.
Oh,
Yeah, and I
true.
definitely don't want to be below them if they come back down.
That's true. That's true. I don't like being so down low. I like being up high.
I think this entire time, while this is happening, Tellum and the raccoon have been having a standoff with the rest of the sprites. And we're just like, the raccoon is like this, just hissing whenever they come closer, and Tellum is mimicking the raccoon and doing the same. And you just hear like small like hisses just coming from the side.
Tellum, what are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? Protecting us.
They're just sprites. They're not gonna hurt us. They're a little mischievous, though.
They're really fast.
Yeah, so are we.
They like tickles, though.
They do.
I don't want to touch it.
No, it's really just
And then-
feels good. It's very soft. And I like lower the one down that was like holding up, and I'd like scritch at its cheek.
I think they're just weird.
I'm not gonna say no. They are weird.
I
but
mean, yeah. But
they're
I mean,
okay.
everything's weird here. I mean, what isn't weird? It's all weird.
If everything is weird, then isn't that just normal?
You have a point.
Everything is normal.
Okay. Pack up camp, food, pack up camp, and then up.
Up.
All right. Sprites. They'll probably just maybe we like give them a little bit of food and like I don't know, a less important trinket or something. I don't know, and then they won't bother us.
I already gave them my shirt. I'm not gonna give them anything else.
That's fair. All right. I go up to them all official, like across my arms. All right. What would you like?
And the one you're talking to is gonna blow the whistle again, and a bunch of them are gonna stack up on top of each other.
Oh.
Just like 8, 9 of them tall. And then they're gonna like kind of wobble back and forth, right? And it's like super uneven. And then eventually they're gonna wobble back, and the top one is gonna launch themselves, and they're gonna fling themselves basically towards one of the stones, like as a little sling. And the stone that the floating stone that they're going to go on, it has like this sort of like kind of bluish like shimmer to it, and like as they land on it and like they all kind of collapse on it and then like get back on, they're gonna kind of wave at you, and then they're gonna jump off of that one individually, and they're gonna go shoot as if they have like a rocket pack, and they're gonna go to another one higher up and then wave at you from back down from there.
So how are we supposed to do that?
Well, maybe that blue rock is magic, and it lets you jump real high.
Sure.
Maybe we just get up to the. I don't know.
Right. If it doesn't work, we fall and go splat.
I can do it first. I have my cloak, and Kiati. So Kiati is wearing bandages on their arms and hands and feet and like legs, and then also has like patchwork pants and like a simple tunic shirt, and they pick up like a belt. Like they don't have really a bag, they have this like belt that they fasten around themselves, and is full of like trinkets and tools and pouches and stuff. But the most treasured possession Kiati has is this sort of like coral red colored cloak that kind of I think you've all probably seen that it extends in an interesting way, and Kiati's like, yeah, my glider. If I fall, no I don't. Or I do fall, but I don't get hurt. And I can
Okay.
test it, and then I'll show you guys how I did it, and I'll come back down.
But how we get up to the first one? Oh, can we climb up the little spiders? And then like turn. And it's like gestures to the sprites, like
Make your tower.
And I think they're gonna like mimic you at first, but then and then like and then like 2 of them are gonna stack up on each other, like
and then like try to climb up them.
yeah, they're gonna like look like mildly like annoyed at you. So the plan is to create stack of them and then climb up them to
Yes.
then throw Kiati off to.
I have an oddment that's a loop of rope, and so maybe I have a better idea. I take the loop of rope and I give it to one of them, and I say, "You go on top, and you go jump up onto that one, and keep holding onto the rope real tight, so that it hangs down when you're up there, and we can climb up it."
You gave the rope to the smallest of them and the most scared looking one.
Aw.
You can do it. You'll be okay.
I can throw him.
Oh, would you can maybe. I look at the sprite.
You know, like Tellum didn't want to touch these things, but now thinking
Yeah.
about it is like, I can throw him up there.
Sprite
Yeah.
chicken.
Would you be okay if Talon threw you?
It looks it.
Yeah, she thought.
Yeah, what do you look like in this moment, Talon?
Tellum looks too eager. They're like, yeah, let me chuckle.
It's like a smile, but it's evil.
Yeah,
Also,
because
we just got rated by Stella Luna's child, so hey, thank you for the rating.
what's
Cody.
hello.
Um,
Yeah, Tellum looks a little too eager for this.
Mhm.
Because they did, you know, manage to escape Tellum when they were trying to stealth and trap them. So this is like a little payback for him. He's gonna enjoy this.
Yeah, so the sprite's gonna look at you, Talon, and look back to you again. Be like, "Ah."
I'll be real gentle, I promise.
Okay. Why don't you use your buddies and make another tower, and then you fling. You can do that.
why don't I just do it? If you give me the rope and then I climb up the tower and then I can jump, it'll be like a spring.
Okay.
I am happy for any of these options to happen, so it's up to y'all. Which one?
Anil is, now that Anil knows that there are rocks above us, real excited about not being below them all.
Yeah. Fair.
And
But they're
also,
floating rocks. What
like,
could go wrong?
climbing up a tower of tiny spirits and sprites just feels like a good day.
Okay.
All right.
That sounds good. Tell me how you're doing this.
So I am gonna use stone for direct action
Yep.
and scramble. Because it does feel like that is what I'm doing here.
Makes
Scramble
sense.
is for going up.
Any aspects or objects that can help you here?
Not really. Not at this time.
Yeah. I mean, does my loop of rope, would that be to help us, or?
I think if this is successful, it'll be easy for you all to get on, let's say, the first run.
Okay.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a track, and I'm going to call this track "Follow the Sprites."
Oh, sure.
Oh, hey, look at that. A 6 and a 1.
Hey,
Pile.
well that works out, and I'm going to make this a 4-track. So I'm going to fill the first one because of the 6. And I would love for you to tell me what this looks like.
I think that, so Anil, goes, scrambles over, does the Benwell thing, gets their pack.
Mm-hmm.
It's a miracle that anything else goes in there.
Yeah.
Slings it back on. It's goes over and starts, as the sprites all climb up.
They're just kind of sweating, but I mean they don't have sweat obviously, but they got the sweat emoji. It's
And it's just grabbing and
Oh.
until they finally make it to the top.
yeah.
It's look. And starts to bounce just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And right as the pile of sprites looks like it's about to collapse, it's use that last bit of bounce to jump up.
Great. And I think we see like a really cool like heroic shot with like you, the hoarder that you are, you know, like with all the junk, like just really cool like anime lines with like the rope like trailing behind you, and you just about make it to like the closest rock. This one is not a blue one or a glowing blue one. Instead, it is one that has like mostly stone. And as you go on there, you feel it like almost like suck you in a little bit. Like there's almost like a gravity to the thing itself, like as you land. But now there is a rope attached to it that the rest of you can get up relatively easy and won't need to roll. Good job.
All right. Okay. Campsite's all packed up. Let's go.
Yeah, meanwhile, everybody else is cleaning up.
Yeah.
Like 20 minutes later. 2 hours later.
I was just like heating up water to clean dishes. And I dump it and like put it,
Yeah.
hang it off my backpack. Like, yeah, we're ready to go. Ready to go.
It's totally how that works. Totally how that works.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fine. I'll start climbing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Tellum does this little like clicking noise, like, and you see the raccoon like come and like hop on their back and just hold on to Tellum's hair.
Mm-hmm.
And Tellum will start climbing the rope as well.
Oh, that's cute.
That's adorable.
Who's not good at climbing here?
I actually have scramble.
Yeah.
I also have scramble.
Wow,
we all
okay,
take
everyone's
We're all
we're all
climbers.
scramblers, maybe. That's
The
really
problem
cute.
is we're gonna get to the top and then we have to delve.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's all gonna be a
I didn't
problem.
take that.
I figured going down was easier, so.
You never know, the Eternal Ruins or, you know, maybe
One way or the other.
non-Euclidean geometry, like
Yeah.
up and down when you get there, you know?
This is why
I mean, it
took
has its own
flight
gravity
book.
field.
Yeah.
Oh no. It's true.
Yeah. I mean, I have both, so I think I'll be.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
You'll
I'll be fine.
You're just all nimbly
I'm
climbing
just-
down and then you just hear, ah!
Wild.
And then we land on the pile of sprites and they're like,
How dare.
So as you make the party makes its way up to this this floating stone. The other sprites are already like kind of 2 stones ahead of you, right, waving back. And not only that, like on some of these stones, you notice that there are building servitors, right? They're literally like these servitors that you've seen before, but they're almost like kind of directing these stones into each other. Like the one of them is on a stone that is like pretty similar to the ones that you are on, and they're able to sort of like push themselves like with their momentum, and then it like very slowly moves as if they're like moving like a truck or something like that floating in the air. And as you look all about you, there's a couple of them. You do notice that there are like a bunch of servitors, and they do seem to be busy mulling around, bringing these blocks together to, you know,
Why
to,
are we in Minecraft?
I don't know, we just got here. I didn't, we need like an Eternal Ruins bingo, wasn't it? You know?
Minecraft.
Yeah, Minecraft. Was that one of our references? But they are indeed.
clearly not. They were not that wholesome.
Yeah. Yeah. No, what was it? Aliens and
Annihilation.
Annihilation, Delicious in the Dungeon.
that was our tone triangle, everybody. So we'll see.
Get your joy in now, everybody.
I'm gonna enjoy every moment of this and hold it close to my heart in the times to come.
Yeah, real. Oh gosh.
Yeah, so potential complications here to lay out the scene. We have mechanically a 4-track that is filled once. We need to get up there, follow the rest of the sprites. Potential things that can happen. I mean, there's floating rocks. What could go wrong? There are these servitors who seem mostly unbothered now, but they are minding their own business, but that may change based off of what we do. Spotlight's open. What do we want to do now?
Okay. How do we get to the other rock?
I'm gonna. Is there a blue rock within jumping distance?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to like shout in joy and leap to that blue rock to see if I can like jump on it and then like jump up way higher.
Oh yes, I'm gonna say you're gonna be able to jump up no matter what, but let's just see what happens after.
Yeah. Horrifying. Okay. Wind is movement. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's called the consequences of your actions.
Hey, it's fine. Scramble, I am going up. It
I
kind of
agree.
makes sense. And then my flared cloak could, in theory.
I think it helps you.
Yeah.
I think it
Okay.
helps you.
Also, do I get rid of my loop of rope or do I still have it?
You have to get rid of it,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I figured. I just wanted to double check.
Mhm.
So let me see. I'm going to roll 3 and we're gonna find out what happens. No doubles, I just got a 4 though.
Oh, okay. So something good, something bad. So it indeed happens. I'm gonna say that the good and bad is the same thing. Like as you jump and glide onto this blue one, the force at which it sends you is just like way beyond anything that you expected, and, and it shoots you like a bullet, and it's gonna shoot you straight up. You're gonna kind of pinball off of like one of the servitors, basically, and it's gonna
Boink.
it's gonna boink you and hit you, and it's just gonna go.
Sorry.
And you do.
I guess I land on a rock higher up and scramble up.
Yep.
The blue ones are really strong.
Okay.
Okay, well, who wants to go next?
I don't think I can jump like that.
Do you want me to wait for you?
Is there a servitor on the rock we're on?
4+ says yes. Yes, there is. In fact, it was on the underside, and it was like, I don't know, maybe doing some like cleaning it, and it just at this moment it like crawls up to the top side, and yeah.
I think I want to convince it to drive this stone closer to the others, the blue stone.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a great idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are you gonna say to it, first of all? Like, I'm curious as to what Oro does in this situation, more than if it actually happens. But
I
of
think
course.
Oro just walks up to it
Mhm.
and goes, "Hey, I see your friends drive the stones.
Mhm.
All the hand gestures.
Can you drive us over there to that one, please?"
Let's see.
So I'm going with light,
Mhm.
trying to be friendly.
Yeah.
Soothe,
Yeah. Sure.
okay, or puzzle, I guess, maybe trying to communicate.
Either, I think.
Yeah, sure, okay. I don't think I have an oddment that helps. I mean, my robes made me look important.
Nice try.
I got a 6. And
Wild.
Oh, we're moving. Are we supposed to be moving?
I did it.
So helpful.
But it's just like, it just takes way longer than you expected, right? We go to the wide, and it's just like,
Like we're there for a
Do
minute.
you guys want me to wait for you? You can tell that
We're
Kiati
coming.
has no patience. Kiati is
I think-
ADHD
I
to
think
the max.
after it starts driving, like I walk over and I like hug its leg. Like,
Yeah.
thank you.
it doesn't react whatsoever. Just.
Like
and-
the whole time that this is happening for this 5 minutes, it's like Anil is like running over and like looking and like takes out like a piece of leaf and like a piece of like charcoal from the fire
Mhm.
and is like, it looks like furiously scribbling notes, except like then there's like a close up on the leaf and it's just like a black mass from the charcoal.
Just scribbling. Just swimming.
Just so many squiggles. All the squiggles.
That's so good. Now that you are closer to their destinations, you see the rest of the blue sprites hop off on a particularly large, what you can call like a mass. And on this mass, this island, this floating island, there are trees. There's an entire grove of trees there. It's like a whole garden that is there. There is a nice little, I don't know, like maybe like a well that the sprites are gathering around too, and you can make out a animal-like figure who is sitting beneath one of the trees and looks to have some sort of tool in their hand and is just sort of making this motion just and humming a little breezy song as they do it. But there is one spot segment left on this track before we get on this island. Who would like to try to get us there?
Man, I think Tellum was very excited when they saw the trees, and then upon noticing this sort of entity goes straight into like that like crouch again. Yeah. And sensing their tension, the raccoon sort of does the same thing again. Tellum looks at the rest of you.
I can go see if it's dangerous first. But here.
And Tellum goes over their head, grabs the raccoon, and just holds it out to Oro.
Just hold him for a little bit.
Because Tellum's just remembering like the raccoon running in when he was trying to be stealthy earlier today. It's just like, it's just better this way.
Yeah.
Don't let him go. He's a squiggler.
Like, he's gonna try to, And so Tellum is going to try to, either climb or jump to get on this rock. But trying to do it stealthily so they can attempt to get close to this animal-looking thing and just see if they can see more of it or what it's doing.
Because Talon's Batman.
Huh?
Like you do like I imagine you're doing like rolls like
like dun, dun, dun. In Tellum's head, he's just dun, 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 the whole time.
Let's see how this goes.
Let's see on the Robert Pattinson to Adam West scale.
Oh no. Okay, so we'll do Shatter again.
I can only hope for all Adam West.
We're going
right?
up, so Scramble would work, right? And would I be able to add my Hunt as well for this one?
Scramble and Hunt are both skills.
Yeah.
So just one.
One of those, yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Cody.
Sorry.
No, it's good. No, trust me, it's good. I'm relying on you.
Rules lawyer has entered the chat.
Also, I want to shout out No Man's Stream. They rated us earlier. We missed it, but thank you so much for rating us.
Hell yeah. See, treats conflicts as triumphs for actions used to avoid either traps or environmental hazards. Would potentially falling to my doom be an environmental hazard?
Yes. So on a 4, 5, 6, it will all be a success.
Okay. Love it.
So you got your edge, your skill, and your aspect.
Yeah.
Nice.
3 dice.
Awesome.
Big money.
Oh! Sixes! That is so wild.
You are Batman.
Incredible.
I think
Smoke bomb.
I think for Tellum, it's sort of like, well, the sprites, were potentially good or bad, but ultimately Tellum's bigger than the sprites, right? It's like a very, I can take them if they are bad energy. But for this thing, it's so much more different than anything Tellum has seen so far. And so it goes very, like Tellum just sort of tunnel visions of like
Tellum
I have
locked
to
in.
yeah Tellum locks in so hard.
Yeah. So I think we see that the silhouette of like you jumping, right? That horizontal shot and you kind of like landing on this grove and the humming grows a little bit like
And just immediately behind a tree.
yeah, you're going like
and then
from tree
behind
to tree,
another
right?
tree.
But the thing is and this is the critical part, the sight before you is beautiful. What you see is a beautiful sight that fills you with hope. So take a hope mechanically.
Hell yeah.
And it is this fox-like spirit knitting something and humming a soft, haunting tune as it does. And the sprites sort of gather around it and kind of tug at it. And it's like, what's this? Oh, guests. Wherever you are, you can come out now.
Yeah, you it is definitely just silence for a couple of seconds. Like Tellum is just trying to think this through. And then you just see the two little hands on the side of one of these trees as just like the top of Tellum's head. Just up to their eyes and their nose pop out from behind a tree.
That is so cute. I promise I won't bite. You can come a little closer if you'd like. I would love to see you and what kind of vestments you're wearing, if you'll allow it.
I'm gonna assume vestments are clothes. I have a poncho.
And they step out and just grab the edges and hold it up like one of those big skirts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Very, very, and you see the fox like fishing for the right words. Eclectic.
It's supposed to help me blend in to the dirt, and then sometimes the trees, they're brown too.
Then in that case, I would say it's very much doing its job.
Yeah, but you still knew I was here, so I guess not.
True, but my friends told me that you were here.
And daggers at the sprites. like,
Is it okay if I tell my friends it's okay to come up here?
Of course.
Okay.
and instead of Tellum doesn't turn their back, they just start stepping backwards, just still facing the creature until they get closer to the edge. And then Tellum lies on their stomach and looks over the edge of this rock.
It's all right. Yep, you can come up. I'll help. Okay.
And beckons the rest of you up.
All right. I get myself up there somehow. I assume we just jump and scramble and such.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There more servitors up there?
What?
No, I don't know what it is, but it seems nice. I think Oro's really gonna like it.
Is it not a person, like a wanderer?
Not one of us, no.
Oh, okay. Is it like a spirit?
I think so. I know most of them I
Okay.
run away from. but-
Usually.
Lift up my robe and start hustling.
Yeah. I get up there.
Hmm.
Huh. Oh, are you and Kiati does this like finger tapping thing, like with a very rhythmic to as if to like a mnemonic, like to remember something. And it's like, Blodonos, you're you make things out of fabric. I've heard of you.
What are you wearing?
Yeah, just I got patchwork pants, simple like off-white sleeveless tunic sort of situation, and then my glider, which is the most it's a bright coral red and very taken care of.
You are correct, and indeed I do, and it seems you are desperately in need of my services.
Well, me? Well, I've got clothes.
Yes.
Oh, and that one? Come on, that's a poncho. Do you even have anything under the poncho?
They just like hold their hands over themselves.
Never mind. Forget I asked. What's wrong with what I'm wearing?
Oh, nothing. It just could be much brighter and colorful and wonderful.
Oh, okay.
So like Oreo's clothes.
Oh,
Hi.
Yes, yes. This one is dressed in very fine finements. Oh, yes, I like the embroidery. Oh, what's this? And he finds the little
where?
thread. Like, oh, shame. Such a
It
shame.
is. It made me sad earlier. The little sprite pulled on it.
You. He looks guilty. One's like, how could you?
Yeah.
Well-
Tellum looks at them like, ha.
This is what happens to
Tell 'em-
snitches.
tell 'em
Yeah, that's what happens to
Vendetta against
snitches.
sprites is sending me.
Oh, can you make something for them?
And the raccoon comes up on Tellum's back again.
Yeah. He doesn't have any clothes.
Yeah, Tellum will hand over head again to grab the raccoon and just hold him out, just sort of squirming.
And I think we have a shot of like this fox-like spirit, right? And the fox head, like, and the raccoon just getting
Just
very
staring at each
Like nose boops.
yeah. Yeah.
Just like,
You're right. It isn't wearing any clothes.
no, it sounded offended.
I can, of course, help you and clothe your friend and fix your vestments and perhaps make some fineries for you all. But what am I going to get in return?
Well, you live in this forest, so you have a lot of stuff already. Doesn't look like you need anything.
Oh, on the contrary, I need so much. For you see, my craft and my vision is unlimited, but my fabrics are sadly not so.
Okay, so we find you cloth, just clothing, and you can do stuff with it.
Oh, is that why the sprites took my vest?
Yes, though as much as I've tried to train them, I've questioned their choices sometimes. But yes, these sprites are my friends, and they help me find wanderers such as you who perhaps are in need of my services or can perhaps be of service. And yes, you are correct. I would love fabrics, but not just any fabrics. Fine purple and orange fabrics. For I have a vision of a cloak draped, intertwined with purples and oranges. Ah, it'll be so fabulous, so wonderful once I get it done. If only I had the fabric to do so.
That is very specific. Would you know where we can find something like that?
Ah, and there's like a slight kind of like sly grin across the fox's expression for this time. I am so glad you asked. And they're gonna go and kind of dip in and scrawl a bunch, and it's almost like the same way that you scrawl, right? But it's just gonna like kind of go with and it's gonna be with his needle and fabric. So he's gonna make like a little fabric like a map, and he's gonna present it to you, and it is like one of the most complicated, weird like things that you've ever seen. Just this little spider web of like things. Like, yes, I do know where you can get orange and purple cloth. And
So when the spirit holds up this map, Tellum's immediate reaction is like, I can't read that. And like look to the rest of you.
Yeah, I lean in, like, kind of squinting to see if I can understand the map at all. And yeah.
Yeah, would it be something that any of them would be able to discern?
I think yes. It is confusing, but also wandering the eternal ruins is confusing in general. And if you have some sort of guidance from a spirit, no matter how confusing the map, you intuit or you know that it will eventually get you to where it's marked.
I think that Anil was looking at it and it's like it's so intricate and it's so complicated. Like digs in its pack, like brings out like a broken piece of glass and like pulls it up. It's like everything gets bigger. Doesn't actually make it any easier to read. It's just all of a sudden
The glass
like,
is a little dirty. Like it makes it harder, actually. Oh, I love that.
So you want us to go get purple and orange fabric and bring it back to you, and you'll make us some clothes, or is the cloak yours? And
Yes. I should be more clear. I apologize. Of course I can make you fine vestments, but I am I am knowledgeable in the ruins themselves. Tell me what it is. What is it that you seek? Perhaps we can make some sort of bargain. If not clothes, then information, perhaps. Knowledge of greater locations. Surely you wanderers must be curious. That's why you wander, is it not?
I want to know. There's so many servitors, and they're pushing all these. I haven't seen this type before, and they're pushing all these rocks together. I want to see new types of servitors, more new types of servitors.
New types of servitors. I can show you all sorts of servitors. I know how to access the hidden tunnels. Have you been?
No.
Have you ever wondered where all the servitors go once they're done with the day's work?
Yes. I didn't realize they needed to sleep.
I can give you the answers that you seek. But first, you must bring me the fabric that I so desperately need to complete my work.
Wait, you all can read the map, right?
yeah,
Okay. It shouldn't be too hard. With a map, go, grab it, come back. And then Rocco gets a dress.
that's true. That is a really good prize.
And we get to find out about the hidden tunnel and see where the servitors go at the second bell.
Where's the fabric in? Where's what's the catch? There's I don't want to offend you, but I've heard rumors about spirits, especially spirits without shrines, sending wanderers to go do things for them, and they sometimes don't come back.
That is horrible. I would never want such a thing.
Right, or you had a spirit friend. You can tell us if they're good. No? You can tell if you meet a evil one, right?
Of course.
Right.
Oh, absolutely. This is a good spirit.
See? Oro said so.
And Oro knows the most about spirits out of any of us.
That's fair. Okay.
Any kind of bad spirit wouldn't have been nice enough to just welcome us here to their little island.
Yeah.
Are demons bad spirits?
What's a demon?
Oh. Hopefully you never find out.
No need to talk about demons and other unpleasant things here. For now, you are my guests. And he goes up to one of the trees and plucks an orange for each one of you. Boop, boop, boop. So you can each put like a orange as one of your oddments.
I'm all about edible oddments.
Okay. Well, I think we should. Yeah, we should go. We should go explore. See if we can find the fabric and bring it back.
Are there any other nice spirits between here and the fabric?
Oh, there may be. I have seen others roaming about, but we spirits are aloof types. Sometimes we'd like to stay in a place, and sometimes we like to go about. Uh,
Does that mean you like to stay up high? I understand staying up high.
I do,
too.
I do like it here, but even I do not stay in any one place for too long. I've heard rumors that the greater spirits do. They are, I believe you wanderers call them shrines, where they reside.
Mm-hmm.
But,
I stayed there for a long time.
oh, did you? Oh,
That's how I got my robe.
yeah, that does make sense. And the rest of you, do you have any experience with other spirits? Or
I
demons?
just avoided them, mostly.
Hmm,
Yeah.
I heard some things
what kind?
after I was broken, but they didn't sound like good things, so I went the other way. And it was very dark. And there was lots of broken things. Not like me broken, but like small broken.
Hmm.
Yeah, I hear a lot of stories. I collect stories. I know a lot about spirits and demons. I've heard of them. I've never met one.
So, you knew my name, but I'm the first spirit that you've met?
Yeah.
What an auspicious day it is, then.
Hey, it's a good thing. Right.
Spirits tend to be good, and I think that's what you always hear good stories. It's just they can be tricksy, like the sprites. Like the sprites are good, but they can be tricksy. But tricksy isn't bad. There's a difference. Demons are bad.
They were kind of mean.
Yeah, I think.
I don't want to get bullied
Yeah, well,
more.
Tell me, what is your favorite color?
Yellow.
Yellow. And he goes into his cloak and he ruffles around a little bit in a bag that's underneath there and says, "No, yes." Ah. And he takes out a bit of fabric, a little patch of fabric that is yellow, embroidered with like little bits of gold. And he takes his needle and he sews it onto your patchwork pants or your pants.
Oh, thank you.
A gift
Thanks.
to commemorate your first time meeting, well, me.
Thanks.
He bows gently.
I think Chianti bows too.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so what way do we go first?
I think I take the map and I turn it. I think a little up and then that way, and then we're gonna get. You see that outcropping in the wall that has like a hole in it, like the arch?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's. I think we go in the wall, and then
In the wall.
Yeah.
Or you want to take a look at this too, just in case?
Oh, okay.
I
hand it over to Oro. I'm like, all right.
Oro was totally on board. He was like, well, I guess, okay. Does it look like going through the archway is a good idea?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
And as you two are kind of messing about with this map, Lotus Nose is going to say, "Oh, please, there's no rush. Why don't you spend the day here in the grove, and perhaps you could depart at first bell. Come, we'll share songs and stories, and it'll be a delight."
Oh, that would be fun.
We never did eat breakfast.
I did.
Meanwhile, O'Neill's stomach goes.
We can make this. We can make more breakfast though.
We can. And there's probably a lot that we can find in this grove, and I can tell another story. And yeah, okay. Let's make camp here for a bit.
Okay, I'll go get some firewood then.
And yeah, we'll set off and start making a little space for ourselves here.
Lovely. I think this is a good opportunity to go into camp mode, and I think like montage.
Camp mode.
Camp mode. Okay. Setting
Want
up.
to eat a breakfast?
Yeah. Setting up camp is relatively simple. All wanderers carry their camping equipment with them, often distributing it among the group. Yep, we certainly have it. There are three separate elements to making camp: cooking, tasks, and sleeping. Each element takes 1 tick of time, and most of the time the wanderers will need to do all of them for a total of 3 ticks for the whole camping sequence. Sometimes, however, you might choose to do only 1 or 2. So, if we go into cooking, do we want to cook? Is that something?
Yeah,
All right,
absolutely.
cool. All right, let's see. Wanderer can survive on hardy tubers and foraged greens. So, it looks like we need to contribute our edible oddments, minimum of 3, to create a meal. This requires no rule and produces a boring but sustaining meal, allowing the wanderers to mark 2 boxes on the food track. If the wanderers have fewer than 3 oddments, they can produce a substandard meal. I love that. But if you have more than 3, you get bonus points, flavor points, which then you do roll. So do we have at least a minimum of 3? I know we gave you
Yeah.
3 oranges.
Yes.
We're going to have like orange
We have
marmalade.
4 oranges.
4 oranges?
I also have sunflower seeds.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I can
Pedal cakes.
Oh,
Okay.
fancy.
Ooh, yeah.
Sounds really nice. We're going to cook a bomb, floral, petal cake, sunflower.
Yeah, we're gonna have like a floral orange.
Just go all in on this meal.
Yeah.
Like, we have no more food.
Well, every
Is
extra
there
oddment,
anything-
every extra oddment we contribute gives us flavor points, and we can spend flavor points to do stuff on the
Okay.
sheet.
Is there anything like if I wanted to go either foraging to see if I find some small critters?
Yes, so we do that after cooking. There's a task, like a montage phase, that you can all kind of go.
Okay,
and do
so
stuff.
to like replenish, I
Yeah.
guess what we use.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. So we only need 3 for a sustaining meal. But if we spend like 1 or 2 extra, we get flavor points. I think it is I forget if flavor points are like each of us gets, like if we have 1 flavor point, each of us gets 1, or if it's
You can honestly, I mean, there's a couple here that would be good. So, clear a mark from a trait or habit aspect, remove a mark from either the Fallout or Curse gauge, gain a bonus d6 on a specific skill until
That's
the
pretty good.
next dusk bell.
So you-
Gain an edge you don't possess until the next dusk bell.
Good too.
Mm.
Add a temporary 1 box aspect until the next dusk bell, or gain a fragment.
and fragments might help us find wherever it is we're looking for faster. Because that's how fragments are used during the exploration phase of play.
Which is very procedural. Like we're literally going to be generating where we go and exploring on the fly.
Okay.
Well, let's go all in on this meal and see what happens.
Let's go.
Sounds like this good
Like
stuff.
we sold it.
We'll figure it out. Yeah.
All right, so we each have 4 oranges, and then we've got sunflower seeds in your cakes.
Yes.
I say we
But
do.
We each have a orange. So
Right.
Yeah, we each have 8 orange, so 4 oranges total. Thank
We
you.
need
Yes.
3, and anything above that is the points,
yes.
If we include everything, we've got 6 items.
which would give us 3 points to spend on stuff.
Does someone have the shared camping sheet? Is that do you,
I do.
Okay,
I do.
great,
I
great,
have
great.
it.
Okay.
I'm just trying to see if each shared point, like if each point gives us each 1 point, or if it's like
So rolling to cook.
Yeah, so the 3 is the baseline, 2 you get substandard, but then if anything above the 3, you
6 adds 2 flavor points.
yeah, so you get to roll a dice, I
Oh.
think.
Rolling to cook.
rolling is different from flavor points.
Well, it's
No, you roll to add flavor points.
Like, so and make a roll to potentially improve the dish.
Oh yeah, okay. I can't read.
Oh, so every extra food
extra
item
dice.
is a
I
roll
just said
to
it.
potentially
Make it nice.
get one
There
of
it is.
these
Yeah.
things.
So if you roll like 2 6s, you get like 4 flavor points, which means you can get like plus 46, I guess. Or
Well,
like,
it would be
you could do like
the points are limited, so wanderers must agree who gets to use them. So like
So it is.
it is
Yeah.
like
So if we
end
get
up with
one extra point,
that's what I-
it is a pool.
Got
Yes.
it.
We
Okay,
don't
that's what I
each
was
get
asking.
one.
I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah. So we pick
Um,
what
So
it
do we
is
still
and
wanna
who
do that?
gets it.
Roll the 2d6.
Yeah. So then we're spending 5. So someone keeps their orange, or you keep your cakes, or I keep my sunflowers or something. Okay.
Okay. Keeps us cakes.
All right.
They're my snack.
Wait. So what are we keeping? The sunflowers or the orange?
the
Cake.
cake.
Petal cakes.
The
The
petal
petal
cakes?
cakes.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna add a lot of flavor. Well, this roll's gonna be a 1 now, as a result.
Oh,
Well,
I see how it is.
Adversarial GM, I'm trying to kill you. The eternal ruins. What
Trying to kill
are we
you.
playing? Yeah.
So
Annihilation. You grow an extra head.
So 1d6. Okay. So then we roll blend, muse, hunt, whatever makes sense. So who wants to? I can roll hunt. We can.
Yeah, I also have one.
I have Muse.
Yeah.
I don't have anything here.
Unless you build a blender.
Just build it straight up.
I
Oh
can
my
make a
gosh.
construct.
Mortar and
that'll
pestle
go
is
through.
more like
Right.
more
There-
realistic.
There's
Yeah.
2 dice that get to be rolled here.
Yes, because you get excuse me. So you get to roll you have an edge and a skill, and then if any of your aspects apply, you can add that. So it's like a normal roll. It's just we are allowed to roll because of the extra augment
Right.
that we spend.
So does anybody have like aspects that they think would be useful?
No.
No, not really.
I have
No.
instinct, which is an edge that could be useful. And
Yeah, I have
hunt.
instinct as well.
Yeah.
We could do instinct and hunt. That might.
Yeah. I think let's just roll 2 and see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Do you want to go first?
Well, it's only one of us rolls, right? It's
Whoever's taking over the cooking. That makes sense.
rolling to cook
Yeah.
a meal likely involves either muse, hunt, or blend skills. Decide which wanderer is taking charge of cooking. So that's you. So you need to roll. Because you're cooking, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of narratively made cooking a thing earlier. Sure.
So you're cooking.
I'm sorry.
Congratulations.
You're cooking. Roll muse, hunt, or blend, and add an appropriate edge and or an appropriate aspect to get up to 3d6, and then we'll find out.
I have a proposal about the robe.
Oh no. What do you mean?
That it has like a fold down apron.
Oh my god.
Listen,
I
I
love
just know
that.
the rules. I'm not the guy.
I'm here for this.
I love
Yeah,
it.
That is so
We
cute.
gotta ask
Kind of
Ray,
like
though.
the old the Star Trek movies
Yes,
with the
yes.
fold down.
Oh my god.
But
Yeah,
instead
yeah.
it kind of
The one-
buttons up here and then folds down into a whole apron.
Yes,
Mhm.
the one that gets bloody hand printed.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Okay.
I've seen Wrath of Khan, and that's it.
Oh, it's good. Wrath of Khan's a good one.
I mean, if that's
but
if
the
you gotta
one with
choose
the
one,
whales.
it's pretty good. Yeah.
But the one with the whales.
Search for Spock is pretty good too.
Sophia's favorite is the one with the whale.
Of course it is.
That's
Because it's
That one's
got
good.
the whales.
because it's got the whale.
I have a proposal.
Yes.
The robe has like 2 buttons that can unbutton and become an apron.
Uh huh.
Mhm.
Would
just
that let
folds
me
down.
use that aspect to help cook?
Sure. I'll allow it.
We're gonna do this.
Let's go.
A 6,
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, so then we get 2 flavor
But what
points.
else?
a 4, and a 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, the question is,
No, because
do we get 3 or is it
it's a
Highest?
the highest.
The
so
highest.
The 6.
Yeah. I think
So we get 2 flavor points.
nice?
So we have a pool of 2 flavor points. So we can spend those to get temp stuff and.
But more importantly, what did we make?
Like we made marmalade with some like crunchy sunflower seed texture in it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Crush the sunflower seeds and make sun butter and orange. So you have nut butter, and jelly
Oh.
cooked together.
Yeah. Nice.
We don't have bread, but
We can eat it.
You know
We're
what?
children.
I feel like this is the moment where like it turns out that these oranges specifically like have edible peels. They're more like kumquats.
Oh.
So
we
it's a
smear
spread
Spread the
on the orange.
Yeah.
And then eat the whole
Yummy.
thing.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
There, that works.
Delish.
Nice.
So it was the 3 items that we needed to make the meal.
Mm-hmm.
The extra item is what let you roll.
Yes.
Yes.
But we did put 2 extra items.
That's why I was
So
asking
Is
if
that
the-
2 rolls to see how
I
many
think it's
points
extra
you get?
dice. It's not clear though, right?
It's
Like,
not,
okay,
but well,
yeah.
it
Okay.
Because
says
at that point
for
we
each-
would have just right, for each extra item
I
you
thought
can
it was-
roll to attempt to get the flavor points.
My quick understanding from reading it here and obviously like talking at the same time, but I thought it was like adding extra flavor point. But then it says doubles, so that it says
Yeah,
doubles on the
so-
table. So
So
and then
it's
it
the
also
3
says like adding extra
I'm on the
ingredients.
same. Yeah, I'm on the same as you. So it's the 3 to make the meal.
Yeah.
If you add an oddment that is like an extra one, it allows you to roll to attempt to get flavor points. Then the roll is like a normal roll where you can use edges, skills, or aspects that make sense to roll up to 3 dice. And if you get a 6, you get 2 flavor points out of that. If you don't, I think you only get 1.
So I do think
So because
that
we have the second item that lets us attempt this roll again.
I
And we
agree.
either get 1 if the roll doesn't go well, or if we get a 6, we get 2 out of that out of each augment. So
Or
we
get
rolled
no flavor points. We can't.
or
get
we
no.
get none. So we rolled for the first oddment, which was the first of the extra items,
mhm.
and
We got a
you
6.
with your apron were able to roll 3 dice. Our highest was a 6, so out of that 1 oddment, we get 2 points instead of 1.
Yeah.
And
But-
then you roll again
Though this
because we're
is-
adding an extra item.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
but the rules are
adding
conflicting
extra, for
here.
every
Yeah.
additional oddment beyond
I
the
agree,
initial
it's
3
confusing.
for each ingredient with a
It's-
sensible
yeah,
tag, add an additional flavor point.
It contradicts itself, right?
Okay.
So
Oh,
like
so
the rolling to cook section contradicts the adding extra ingredient section.
well, it sounds like the way you just said it. Okay, so we did our roll with the first extra thing.
Yeah.
We got 2 flavor points, and we put in another
So
extra
anything
oddment.
after that is
So that
just
gives us an
a
additional flavor.
point.
So we have 3.
as opposed to rolling
That's
again.
what that sounded like to me.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. It's
So
just
we roll once, and each thing after the additional is simply an extra flavor point as opposed to
Additional
extra
rolls.
rolls.
Mhm.
So that would be we rolled once, we got 2, we
And
added
the
something
extra.
else anyways,
And we
That's
we ended with
3,
3 flavor.
but we don't roll again. It's 1 roll for cooking.
yeah. That seems like what the intent here is.
What's great is we have it on VOD, so when it's on YouTube, I can just link to the timestamp and be like, Sam, Felix, Rob, look at this.
Look at me right now.
Figure it out.
Figure out the mechanics.
But yeah, it is
1
a
hour
it
and
is
40
confusing.
minutes.
Oh yeah, okay, that's actually very useful.
All right, so we get 3 flavor points then?
I
We
think
have
that
3.
seems
All
reasonable.
right, we got
Yeah.
3. So what we can spend those on, we can. I don't think any of us have marks on
No.
anything, so I'm gonna skip those.
Oh, I will say, or I'll take a mark on your coat for using the buttons.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
That's fair, right? That's
I
fair.
think
that
that's
makes sense to
reasonable.
me.
We already
I
know that you're.
clearly spilled orange marmalade on it.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
Nobody makes jam without getting
All
some
right,
on an
so
apron.
Mm-mm.
clear a mark from a trader habit aspect.
Like
So
how you-
not a gear aspect.
These kids
Oh.
are just. Oh.
But we can do gear. You can do that in one of the tasks.
Yeah, you can
later.
clean. You can clean the rest of your downtime.
Remove a mark
do
from
laundry
either
today.
the Fallout or Curse gauge. Gain a bonus D6 on a specific skill until next dusk spell. Gain an edge you do not possess until the next dusk bell. Enunciate. Add a temporary 1-box aspect until the next dusk bell, and then gain a fragment based on the ingredients used. I say gain a fragment as one of them, and then if you want to, and then or because it's geared, never mind. And then I think aspect, bonus D6 for skill, or edge you don't possess are great options.
Yeah,
I just
an
think
extra edge
Fragment
is a really
might
good
be
one.
helpful for exploration, which is probably going to be
I
coming
like that
next.
idea.
Yeah, fragment's
I definitely
great.
like a fragment for sure.
So we'll spend one of them on a fragment for sure.
Yes.
Hey Ray, what's the fragment?
What do we get?
Let me find.
There's-
Fragments are like they're not physical things, right? They're
yeah,
like,
they're specifically the
Snippets
names
of memories or
No,
Yeah.
they're specifically the names of different locations. So, like, I have collapsed and windy as
Mm.
fragments.
Okay.
I have stream. There's
Yeah,
garden.
We can
and the
just
idea
roll.
is like they are fragments of memories
Right.
and places that we haven't explored yet and all of that. It's like
So when we get
descriptors.
enough, we put them together and it makes a location, right?
Yeah, yeah, you
A
can-
windy collapsed garden.
You can make a discovery and kind of like be like, hey, this is what we find. I'm gonna say because there's actually
or if you're me, you can eat them.
Wild.
Incredible.
What am I
Is that
oh,
your-
that's very appropriate. So I actually rolled.
Nice.
So they have like a feature table, like a D66, right? It's like
Nice.
a page spread. I rolled servitor tunnels.
Okay, I think you put that down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for sure.
You get the fragment.
Okay.
All of us saw it and we're like, that's not mine.
That's yeah.
That's so good. All right, so we have two more. I do think because the edges stay with us until the next day, that's a good investment.
Yeah.
And it would allow more of us to try more things. What are you guys thinking of these?
Because are we in dusk right now? Because like
Yes, that's
I assume we're not gonna
cooking.
go exploring.
Yes.
At
Let's say
night.
yes. Let's say you hung out in the day. Now it's evening, and now you're doing your cooking stuff. Yeah.
Okay,
You
so
played in the groves.
So if
yeah,
we
the raccoon and the sprites are really good friends now, and it's driving Tellum insane.
Ah, like braiding its
yeah.
hair.
So we have two more so edge makes sense on one of them, and then a D6 on a skill or temporary one box aspect also sounds interesting.
I
If
think
somebody
the
wants
idea of an
to-
aspect would be cool for sure.
Yeah. Like I feel like that's more interesting for this, especially limited blah blah blah
So
blah.
let's anchor it back to the fiction. So it's marmalade, right? What kind of aspect with marmalade with little crunchy sunflower seeds? Which, by the way, IRL, I don't know about that. I don't know.
Sun butter is a real thing,
Sun butter is a real thing. Okay, okay.
and it's very tasty.
what about the aspect sugar rush?
I
I
like
don't
it.
think
that
either that
do?
or sticky.
Sticky is also
Sticky
good.
is good. Yeah, that's
Sticky
great.
is also good.
And in fact, it would make sense if you got it because you've got all the stuff on you now.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you
just-
get the aspect sticky.
You're sticky now. You wash your clothes as best you can later, but you can't get it all
You
out.
got the
It's
sticky.
still
That's so
there.
good. That's so flavorful. That's like very, very eternal ruins. I feel like
That is so
All right,
funny.
so I'm gonna mark the food track twice because we made a sustaining meal.
And I'm sorry, it's a one box?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
one box. And then we got one more. I feel like Edge.
Yeah. Is there an edge somebody's been looking at, thinking like, oh, maybe it'd be fun to have that?
I think Shadow, Stone, or Smoke might be helpful for me. If I'm the one getting it, but any of us could get that extra.
I feel like I've gotten something, Dave's gotten something, so one of the two of you.
You can have it.
Okay.
Yeah, just pick something for yourself then.
I'm sneaky. I'm gonna go. Actually, do I want smoke?
Do you want the smoke, Cody?
Do I want the
Do you want the
smoke?
smoke?
Do I want the
Do you want it?
smoke?
Let's go outside. Go on.
I'm gonna take smoke.
All right, and that's hour
Temporary.
3. So after the cooking
Mhm.
and the rolling for cooking, you said there was like this montage section.
Yeah, so now we
what
can
are
do
we doing?
tasks. So each wanderer can do one of the following. You can heal, tend your own injuries or those of your companions. Music and storytelling, bringing a bit of metaphorical lightness into even the darkest climes. And maintenance, traveling the ruins takes its toll on equipment, and only a foolhardy wanderer does not keep it maintained. crafting, preparing for future challenges by creating useful items or handy medicines. Foraging, a good way of picking up additional food and components for medicine. Long-term projects, some things take a good amount of time to work on, such as constructing camping gear or equipment, or studying a relic, which we don't have yet.
Yeah, we don't have a relic.
I could do music and let me look at music and storytelling because
Yeah,
that
I'm-
might be.
Mine is easy. I'm gonna
Scavenging?
forage. Yeah,
Oh,
we're,
foraging.
we're scavenging here.
Foraging. Okay, foraging. For those who know how to look, the ruins can provide a wealth of useful items, whether a tough vine that doubles as a piece of rope or an ancient blade that still keeps its edge. Basic foraging. When a wanderer takes the foraging task, they can take an oddment from the feature or detail list without making a roll. But if you wish to make a roll, likely using Delve, Hunt, or Scramble, they might be able to find either more oddments or one really nice oddment. Roll the dice and consult the table to the right of this page. So do you want a basic one, or do you want? So it's
Right.
a risk
So it's a
thing.
guaranteed basic.
Yeah.
Or you risk it and
And
potentially
if you get a 3, 2,
something.
1 as your highest, you do
Let's
not get
risk
an
it for
odd.
the biscuit.
Let's
Come
risk it
on.
for the biscuit. You find a
Who
biscuit.
has? I find a
Yeah, you find.
Magic biscuit.
Yeah.
straight up biscuit. All right. So,
But is it a
I do
is it
want
an
to
American
check.
biscuit or a British biscuit
It better be an American biscuit.
American
British
biscuits.
biscuits.
What's a
or
cookie?
cookies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
An
That is so
American
funny.
biscuit is heaven on earth. Listen.
Listen.
They can also go horribly wrong, though.
They can.
Yes, but this side of the table is from the south.
Yeah.
I-
Yeah.
I
Sorry.
support biscuits.
I
Absolutely.
love biscuits.
I just
They can.
Listen,
when it happens and goes wrong, it's such a betrayal.
I don't know.
It really is.
Like, what's the worst biscuit I've had? Like, I can't think of anything worse than like a KFC, like just a bad KFC biscuit. I don't think I've had like a raw dough biscuit or.
I mean, it's real
Goodness.
hard to make a raw dough biscuit, but
I
it's
mean-
real easy if you're making like a regular biscuit with flour. To knead it for too long,
Oh yeah, and, you know,
but then it's like a rock.
it's a scone at that point.
It's a
Yeah,
scone. That's
that's
not a
a-
biscuit
Yeah.
anymore.
I don't like scones.
Inedible.
See, this is where the British have it right. British scones are
Also-
delicious.
Mm.
Also,
Also,
I knew I was looking for like so hard while y'all were talking. Camping with a pilfering raccoon generates a random material component
Oh.
chosen by the guide.
okay.
So you get to choose a random material component to that the raccoon finds.
Well, it's got to be something from Lodennos, and it's got to be something in his bag. So how about like a
Oh my gosh! Oh no!
like a what are those things that you spool?
Spool?
A spool. Yeah.
Yeah.
that.
The stuff you wrap the thread around.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
A wooden spool.
A
A
wooden
little
spool.
wooden
Yeah.
spool. Okay,
You
so
probably get that.
from the raccoon. See, and we all got something. There we go.
Yeah.
That's that.
Yeah.
So
I actually, because music and storytelling doesn't give you hope, it just lets you clear like curse or habit aspects. So I'm actually probably
So
gonna
not
forage
today?
instead. Yeah.
yeah, we can go together. So
Yeah.
you guys decide what you're doing, and then I'll head out whenever everybody figures that out. Yeah, I am gonna risk it for the biscuit and gamble on that
Let's do it.
foraging. So does this work like a normal roll?
Normal
then?
roll, yep. Edge,
So I get to
aspect,
use-
edge, skill. The ones are specified, but if you can justify something else,
I got you. We're gonna do instinct. We're gonna do hunt.
yep.
Well, let's see. I want to try looking for. I guess it's a table, huh? So it doesn't. It's whatever I find.
Mhm.
All right, we're gonna
Well,
roll.
tell me
it.
what you're looking for. I can probably.
Oh, so I was trying to justify using squirrel top because you said it's a grove and there's lots of trees,
Mhm.
and so I'd be like climbing the trees to see if I find anything on them,
I'll allow
or
it.
maybe, or maybe I'm able to spot something down below because of it.
Yeah, I think that's a good use of that.
I'm just gonna do basic,
Clack.
but can I roll like for like 2d6 for the table?
So basic is
Sure.
you get a normal one guaranteed, right? Yeah.
First one is a 3.
That's a 3, a 5, and a 6.
Oh, so 6.
Six is good.
6 is 6. So you
Uh,
either get 2 oddments or an oddment with a beneficial tag.
I don't know where the table is, so I'm gonna roll dice and you guys tell me what
Okay,
I get.
got a 3. I got 3 and 5 for my
Is there
oddment.
an oddments table?
There should be.
Okay,
I think at last I think there is.
I'm looking.
Details.
Oddments.
No, those are details.
Oddments.
Hello? Am I
Oddments.
crazy? Did I
I
make
don't
that
think
up?
there's an oddments table.
Am I crazy?
I
Yeah.
think so.
I am.
Typically in Wild Words games, they're pretty like the character options have them on it, but then they're pretty like
Fair. Okay.
open.
Never
Yeah.
mind. I
Oh.
So I
lied.
think when you forage and it's like guaranteed, you don't roll. The guide tells you what
Yeah.
you get,
Yeah.
and it's just a normal thing.
Yeah. So I didn't roll, so I'm just getting one. But you
I rolled and I got a 6. So,
you either get 2 or 1 really good one.
all right. So what do we got?
Do you want a really good one or do you want 2?
We did, I think, use up a lot of our food.
Take 2. Take 2.
So I'm gonna take 2 and hope they're both edible.
Okay. So I'm gonna say there's not just other oranges here, so you're gonna get a lemon, and,
Oh
you're
my
gonna,
god. Island of citrus fruit.
and you're gonna get, since we're in California, you're gonna get an avocado.
Yes. Hey, after we eat it,
Guacamole.
I can use the pit to chuck it at something
It's true.
really hard.
It works like a rock.
I think what we see here is like you climbing, and maybe there's like a servitor like watering the the gardens, and you just like still Batmaning, like avocado. And Kathy, you get an orange. I'm sorry, because you didn't roll. So therefore, you
I'll
get
take
another.
another
You get
orange.
another orange.
I'll
But
take it.
That guarantees us enough
Another
food
full
for
meal.
Yeah.
for a full meal.
But now
so-
you have to combine lemon, orange, and guacamole or avocado. I guess it's just gonna be guacamole. It's gonna be guacamole.
It's orange flavored guacamole.
More onions in Eternal Ruins.
Maybe
You give us more onions.
I know. I'm just in California
It
brain.
can also
so
be a
I'm
fruit
like,
salad inside a half an avocado.
oh,
Yeah. But this is you. You're making us do this, okay?
I'm California brain. I'm like orange trees, lemon trees, avocado trees.
I was
right?
thinking
Like,
about
All right.
I
what
was
do you
thinking
consume?
about possibly crafting something, but we don't have enough oddments to do that. So I'm going to also for like I don't know
Foraging
that
is
I
a
can.
great option. Foraging, we can all each hold up to 6 oddments and 6 fragments.
Right. Because
Um,
later on, if we do get hurt and stuff like
Mhm.
that, we're going to have to use this downtime to heal up and to do
Exactly.
other things. So I think taking advantage
Yeah,
that none of
stock
us
up.
are hurt and attempt to stock up.
So
Big
I'm gonna
brain.
go ahead and
He's already planning
what he's gonna give you.
I'm trying to think, I'm like, I don't
I'm
want to give him
gonna
another orange. I feel bad.
scramble.
Onion, give us an onion.
No.
Onion,
No.
So I'm gonna roll the dice and use
Give us garlic.
I
The
think
chicken.
what would be fun is like I'm gonna use lore
Fiber,
because
please.
there's this servitor running around like doing stuff and watering different things.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
like
Ooh.
so I'm
You're
going to
follow
be
them
like
around.
following the servitor around. And then I'll use scramble to go for that as well. And I got a 5 and a 4.
5.
Okay.
So I found an oddment.
Oddment, I'm gonna say that you get a leak.
Yes.
Go.
An aromatic.
Oh. I just spent so long watching that leak without running water.
What are you talking about? All you have to do is cut off the top and bottom and then spread the leaves around in a little basket. And it basically washes itself.
I don't have a basket.
Leaks are very dirty.
But like, it's real.
We can figure it
Or you have a pot for cooking.
That's true.
And so you just fill the
Yeah.
pot with water, cut the top and bottom off the leek, and then spread out the things inside and go.
out. Yeah.
And then
we
it
dump
cleans
out the old
itself.
water.
Sure.
Why do I know this?
Or I can grab it with both hands and use it to smack something real hard.
Beautiful. All right, I'm marking the second.
Have you done your downtime
No,
activity?
I have to do the washing up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
So lucky for you, you can clear a single mark without having to roll.
Oh.
Nice.
There you go.
Nobody else has any marks, right?
No.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
Just cleaning with your sticky hands. Like,
yeah. I just, I walk up and get some water out of the well and like splash it on the drips and rub.
Yeah.
Totally not the right way to clean it, but it's good enough.
Mhm.
It
Be
works.
fine.
It works.
It's
That's
an
the
apron.
important part.
Just hold it back up.
Right. Nobody sees that part.
Yeah. Until we're cooking again. And at that point, it might just get dirty all over again. So it doesn't matter. Love it.
Okay.
Great. That's everyone's task, right?
Yep.
And then the last thing is
Sleeping.
sleeping.
Which, because we have bed rolls, we get to mark the track twice, which means we have no tracks with unchecked boxes, which means we don't have to make a morale roll. And a morale roll has a risk of us getting despair or curse.
Okay. I was like, you retreat 2d6 inches.
Okay.
But yeah, we're
You're having a good time so far.
We're good.
I'm telling you, this place is delightful.
Okay.
It's a great.
We're doing great.
It's what could possibly go wrong?
nothing.
What do you mean?
Absolutely
What do you
nothing.
mean?
I'll trust you one bit.
The soft opening with the cute sprites, and then
I'll trust you one bit.
the sly fox spirit, you know, like.
Yeah.
Great. Are we ready to go exploring then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess we sleep until the next dawn.
I am curious though, Cody. So what you get despair if you don't get good sleep? What about food? Do you also get
Yes.
despair?
So food and sleep. When the ticking clock is filled, which is there's a 6-segment clock.
Yeah.
And then, each wanderer must make a morale roll for each track with the unchecked boxes. Which none of our so there's a food track which has 2 and a sleep track which has 2.
Mm-hmm.
Because of our gear, and we spent 3 augments for food, we don't have any unchecked boxes. If we did, a disaster, so we make a morale roll, and if we get a disaster, it inflicts a point of despair. Each wanderer must make the morale roll, so it's individual.
Right.
Mhm.
If both boxes are unmarked, a disaster inflicts a point of despair and also a mark on your curse gauge. After resolving these rolls, clear all marks on both tracks and clear the clock.
Yeah. So it
So-
resets for the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I assume we can just pretend we marked the top 3 boxes too for like jumping,
Yep.
doing our jumping stuff. And now we've done our long rest equivalent, and now we're back to,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Ready
the
to
boxes are
face the world.
essentially like, did we have enough food and
did we-
comfortable enough sleeping arrangements
Yes.
that we actually got a proper rest, right?
Yes.
So if we didn't have enough food and we weren't able to fill up,
Yes.
get those 3,
Then we'd have to
we
make
have a
morale.
bad meal, and that leaves an unchecked box, which makes us all make individual morale rolls.
And if we
Yeah.
get a 3 or below on any of those morale rolls, we mark a
It's
point.
super bad.
We
Yeah.
marked a point of despair, which is not good.
It
Despair
doesn't
is,
sound good. No.
despair is bad.
I'm so tempted now. It's like, all right, tutorial level over.
Although
Demons, come on!
technically none of us can get
Annihilation.
despair right now because
We have
we don't have any despair marks. So the way morale rolls work is you roll 2d6 and so the despair and hope track has 6 boxes. So if the highest you roll is has a D, then it's a disaster. If it's blank, then it's a conflict, and if it's an H, it's a full success.
Mm.
So technically, even if we made a morale roll right now, we wouldn't.
We have 3 hope.
Well, you have 3 hope.
I have 3
The
hope.
rest of us have
I found it first.
You are very
Yay.
hopeful.
I'm having a great time, y'all.
I'm sure we'll get inflicted with despair
Eventually.
eventually.
Yeah. He's just gonna start chucking demons at us.
Like-
There you go.
This is wholesome. This
It's so cute. I love it.
The cutest little chibi game, you know.
It's so cute, so chibi.
We're cozying
We
it
are
up.
going to die.
Maybe.
All of us. Awful. It's like,
There are
this
fates
is
worse than
going this
That's
is going
true.
too well.
We don't die in this
Rocks
game.
fall, you all
I
die.
mean, we could die,
We could die, but
but it isn't the worst thing that could happen to us either.
yeah.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we got great sleep. It is now our next bell. We clear to prepare for the next day.
Yep. So
Yeah,
we're
we're
gonna
all
start.
set.
I guess we're gonna go exploring.
At the crack of dawn, Lodanos bids you farewell. Goodbye, my friends. Don't forget, orange and purple fabric. Follow the map. I left very good instructions. It should be very, very easy.
I don't know why that makes me feel like it's not going to be easy at all.
I mean, listen, I can kind of read it.
Well,
can
I
only
can't read
kind
it
of
at all, so that's something.
That's fair.
It was fine. We just have to go through the archway first.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So
We'll go through the arch and then we'll figure it out.
we go through the arch.
Lovely. So as you go through the arch, we are now in another phase of play called exploration. So exploration is very interesting and it's very unique to Eternal Ruins. Essentially, I start a ticking clock. So I name this region. So instead of naming the actual region itself, I think what I'm going to name it is the... Actually, I will name it. I'm going to name it the...
The pits of hell.
We actually have a journey. We have region and journey tracks on the camping sheet.
Oh,
So
lovely.
we get
Okay.
to do it too.
Okay, cool. So let's name this region called the Upward Labyrinth.
Upward Labyrinth.
Yeah. And let's set it at let's go 3 track, I think will be good, or 3 ticks on that.
Okay.
And so when we make when we explore, it's a bit procedural. It's kind of like the overmap of like a JRPG. So first we determine a leader. So every one of the wanderers takes a position. The leader is the most important because the leader sets the pace, either cautious or swift. And this basically, if you face something dangerous, you'll be running headfirst into it if you move swift. But if you move cautious, you'll have time to react essentially.
Yeah. It's cautious. We mark 2 ticks on the day clock on the
Oh, it
clock.
takes us longer.
And there's
That makes
technically we don't have any chance of encounter if we move cautiously. According to I don't know if that's the same in the current iteration, but and swift we only mark 1 tick, but we do roll for encounters.
Oh. How boring. Why is cautious in there? Like, we just get there safely? Like, okay.
Who
Interesting.
needs that?
I think that cautious should have like a no like yes encounters, but it's like the safe encounters.
Maybe
and
you
then-
get extra dice or something. for
Yeah.
encountering.
Swift is like more like there's more chance for dangerous encounters. I think that would be fun. But encounters are also like there's a wanderer, there's an animal that we may have to deal with, there's a servitor.
Right.
Or
And so if you're always traveling cautiously, not only is it going to take you longer to get to where you're going, and so it's going to be more iterations of you needing to camp, and you might run out of stuff
yes.
because you haven't encountered anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
But at the
it's-
same time, you might also be horribly wounded or
Yeah.
messed up and low on supplies, so moving cautiously means
Makes sense.
Yeah.
bad things are
Because in
It's a-
order to get a beneficial encounter, you have to roll a 6.
Yeah.
And despite how we've been rolling so far,
I know,
I don't
right?
trust- yeah.
the Storks and Claras of this world need to be able to play too.
Yeah, 'cause the location generation roll is 2d6, and that's like a d6 table that we just randomly generate stuff on. The encounters is rolling just 1d6, right?
Yeah, and it's like neutral, positive, or
Negative,
dangerous. Yeah.
yeah.
But that's it.
Dangerous.
So we generate the region, but that's like, I guess that's neutral. There's no inherent like encounter with her.
Yes.
That's interesting. But wouldn't you just like come up with an encounter once you generate it, or like?
It's more, it's a lot of, I guess it's more meant to emphasize exploration and the loneliness of the ruins.
So it's like the Lord of the Rings montage,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like it's like Breath of the Wild, where you're wandering out in the wilderness for like a long time without
I
seeing
see.
anybody.
I see. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna increase it to a 4 track actually. Just
Okay.
Cool. So let's see what this section of the Eternal Ruins looks like. So in addition to the leader, we are also someone can be a scout who travels ahead. Scout rolls an additional feature for the next location, and the group decides what they prefer. Lookout, which is someone moving whenever moving cautiously, the lookout may roll encounter, and they decide whether or not to engage with it. When moving swiftly, they may roll twice for an encounter and choose which they prefer. Don't like that as a GM though. That's annoying. Provisioner travels with the main group and harvests food from the surroundings. A provisioner generates 1 edible oddment each time the group travels. I'm sure we'll have some of those. And then a scavenger is like a provisioner, except it's 1 material oddment. And then a cartographer travels with the main group, charting their progress and surveying their surroundings. A cartographer generates 1. Whoa, we got a raid. Thank you, Guild Superior. Woo!
Hi.
We are traveling in the Eternal Ruins, and we are figuring out what our marching order is. The cartographer surveys the surroundings and generates 1 fragment each time the group travels, chosen by me, the guide.
You can have fixed locations on the region tracks. You can say the 3rd one is always going to be this location, or the 4th one is always going to be this location.
So I'm going to do that. I'm going to say the 3rd one is a fixed location.
Okay.
Just so I don't waste my prep.
And how we can combine fragments for a discovery to find a specific location. So, like, if one of us, because I have details, which are collapsed and windy, and then there's features, which is like tower, bridge, stream.
Yeah, so I have collapsed and I have stream.
So you could find a collapsed stream
Mhm.
if we wanted to.
Right.
combine
So we can, if we have enough, we can grab them, combine them into a location. I know garden was one of them, like that type of stuff.
And then guide can always say that there's a fixed detail for the region.
Mhm.
And like a detail, there can be like two or 3 details for each feature too, as like an option. So like you can have a collapsed windy, like you can say this labyrinth is windy, and so all of the locations are going to have the detail windy. You know, it's up to you.
I mean, there's also, so if we do decide to do a discovery at some point, like the guide adds a 3rd.
Yeah, you
fragment.
add something on top of what we decide.
Yeah.
Oh yes,
Mhm.
So
That
that's,
makes sense.
and
Okay,
that
so
seems cool. I do feel like cautious is boring.
yes.
well, but if we have, for example, like the lookout, they have the ability to also roll for encounters as well.
And so that way we can, if the encounter ends up being a 1, 2, or 3, then we can be like, no. But if we get a 4, 5, or 6, we can be like, yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, but like that's
It also takes more time.
I will say that, like, in doing my prep before this, I was like, oh, should I just like pre-roll this stuff and leave it more like cinematic and discoverable? And I decided not to. I was like, let's do the whole, like, you know,
Let's do
the whole
let's
shebang.
use this written, let's generate. But it did cross my mind, and I think that like is totally valid and leads to more, like, I guess, player discovery, right? Because there's always that question of like authorship, like, all right, like, you know, like in story games, you have like so much permission to like change the story, but sometimes you want to be stuck in the, you know, you want to be in the thick of it,
Yeah,
right?
depends.
So,
It depends on if you. Yeah, depends on how much you want.
yeah. We
Yeah.
talk. I feel like we've had this discussion a few times on the advice show where it's like there are certain groups where like the fun of it for them is finding out what the guide has in store for them
for sure.
versus creating it with the guide.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess there's like options for both where I can mark one of them on the track, right? But let's do it. Let's see what we discover. All right, who's gonna be our leader for this first leg of the journey?
Well, I can't read the map.
Sure.
So not it.
Okay.
I'll do it.
And what are our other? So leader, how fast are we going in this first leg?
Swift.
Hell yeah.
Swift.
Let's
Okay.
go Swift.
Fantastic.
We're excited.
Mark 2.
We had a good
Mark
sleep.
one.
We're very
Mark one.
excited.
And the spirit
Wait.
said it's easy.
We mark 1.
And the spirit
time
said,
tick, and
Got
then, yeah.
the spirit said it's easy, and we're gonna choose to believe it.
I mean, the
We're
spirit
gonna
also gave
choose-
us food and a nice place to sleep.
Exactly.
And a yellow patch on my pants.
Yeah.
Very nice.
All right. So for our other options, it was either the scout that goes ahead or the lookout,
It's on here.
right?
Yeah.
And we also had the Scavenger and provisioner. Provisioner getting something edible, scavenger getting something material. I don't think we need a provisioner because we all foraged so much. I do think maybe trying to get a material augment would be fun.
I volunteer as scavenger.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I think having scout and lookout would be beneficial.
Do we need both?
Both feels a little. I feel like
The cartographer
we got-
also gives us an ad
that's true.
a
fragment.
fragment. So like if we do
So
either
then-
a scout or a lookout and a cartographer, then
Yeah.
that
So then we get to mix and match,
Yeah,
our
okay.
fragments and make our own location.
looks seems like a good plan to me.
I feel like I'd be better at cartography than looking out.
All right. So then I am going to scout or lookout. So adding a feature option, right? So I say like I make it canon what I see ahead, right? A feature of what I see, or lookout adds encounter options. We're gonna go lookout just to
Yeah.
feel
Lookout, it
exciting.
feels
This
good,
is fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Great.
Okay.
So I think the leader, you get to roll 2d6 for
Yeah.
feature.
Well, 2d6. I got a 1
Yes.
and a 4.
1, 4. So that means we are in a hallway. And that.
So glad I didn't roll a 3 or below, because that would have been bad.
So let's add a detail to that.
Do I roll?
No, that's the
The
that's
guide.
the
So the scout can add a feature on top of what's been discovered, but we don't have a scout. I'm a lookout. So that's an encounter option. So I don't do that.
So then I roll for the detail.
Yes. And the 2d6.
5
Yeah.
and 6.
5 and 6 is a. 5 and 6 is glowing. Something
A
local to this
glowing
area.
hallway.
Yeah,
Right.
shit,
And
it's a-
then our guide gets to add stuff on top of that.
Doesn't have to.
No.
but
But
gets
they
to
can.
if
Gets
you want.
to
Yeah.
if you want.
Mhm.
So we got a glowing hallway, folks.
Right.
Super cool. Okay. And then the hallway, the oddment that you find some ancient furniture. So what bits of the furniture do you find here?
Oh, I think that I'm gonna say that there is this furniture that had like the reason why it's lasted so long, like these pieces of it, like where the cloth is all rotten away, or like any kind of padding or anything that's there, all the wooden portions are now like petrified.
Oh, nice.
But there was a an inlaid stone like decorative piece, and that's fully intact.
Lovely. Go ahead and add that as a oddment. And then for glowing does have some encounters listed under there. So I'm curious. So we have
I think I roll 1d6 and you roll 1d6, and then we choose which result we want, because a 6 is positive, a 5 to 4 is neutral, and a 3 to 1 is negative or like dangerous.
I see. And
I think.
it looks like there's 3 for each like detail and feature.
Yeah, and I think it's up. You just get to choose which encounter you want us.
Yeah.
Depending
So-
on what we.
If we didn't have a lookout, then the leader rolls and we don't get that choice. But because we have a lookout, it adds a second option
Lovely.
and we can choose.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna roll to see.
Right. I'll roll one.
I got a 1.
6.
That
Wild.
That one. Please.
So we're moving swiftly.
Yes.
And then, okay, so this is they may roll twice for an
Right.
encounter and choose which we prefer.
Yeah. So I think I was supposed to roll twice, but that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So the
no,
lookout
yeah.
rolls twice,
Yeah.
picks one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So are we taking beneficial or dangerous?
Beneficial.
Yeah, we're taking that 6. Don't look at
We're
me
not.
like that.
You have something planned. We're not gonna let
We're
you
starting this off
beat us
as
up
good as
early.
we can get it. Because we're going to need all of this stuff later.
Okay. I got it.
Oh, no.
I know what you'll find.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, and so The fun thing is that when we find this location, right, the leader rolls and we get these details and stuff from the location, then the guide can add something if they wish. And if we had a scout, then the players also get to make something up as opposed to rolling,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it gives you that option like, oh, do the players want to be the ones to make up things and make them canon, or do we leave this entirely to the guide, right?
Very good.
Mhm. Yeah.
So, but we didn't take that scout because we chose to leave that entirely up to you. That makes sense.
Okay, so we rolled a beneficial. So we find ourselves in a long, glowing hallway, or a hallway that's glowing. But here's the kicker, and this is sort of your encounter. The glowing is not from the hallway itself. It's not from like bioluminescent mushrooms or whatever. It's actually from graffiti. And it's
Whoa.
everywhere in this place. It's all sorts of like scraggly, like little bits, little like pictures of wanderer faces, like being like, nah. And notably, the name Jamantra is there. Jamantra was here. Jamantra rules. Jamantra! Exclamation! 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 Exclamation point.
Aw.
Number one wanderer, all just all over this place. It's just glowing blue and red and purple graffiti, whatever luminescent material that was used to scrawl on this place.
Oh, this is cool.
Okay. Oh my gosh. See, this being a hallway, it's like we're gonna bump into this geometry. Did our cartographer get their fragment from this area?
Oh yeah.
Haven't yet.
No, not
Is
yet.
there a roll involved?
I don't
I don't
think
No,
they
the-
just decide.
The guy just decides.
Very good.
The fragment you get.
Yes.
Mhm.
So we chose oddment and fragment.
Mhm.
Material augment. which
Material,
You
not
get to. You get to.
I did
You
it.
get
Yeah,
your
you
decorative
already
stones,
got it.
your stone.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I rolled 35, which translates into, and this is an oddman is usually like a feature, right? Is
Or a
that-
fragment.
A
Yeah, a
fragment.
fragment's either a
Fragment,
feature or
sorry.
a detail. It's up to
Okay,
you.
okay. I'm gonna say
what
that
kind
it
of
is a
place?
detail this time, and so you get crooked.
Ew.
Crooked.
Crooked.
Ooh, interesting.
Interesting.
Okay.
Right. So I come back to the group.
All right, so there seems to be a word repeated over and over, but I can't read it. So,
Oh, Jumantra. Jumantra.
what is that? A food?
I think it's
Person.
someone's name.
That's a dumb name.
How rude! How rude!
There's like a guy at the end of the hallway with a little spray paint can that pops up and goes, "Whoa, I never," and walks away.
You do hear, you think you hear maybe some giggling or laughter echoing through this large hallway.
Yeah. All right.
A demon!
It's not a, no, that's a full
Somebody
person.
being friendly.
I don't know.
Jumantra, are you there?
Why are you calling the demon?
It's not a.
You don't know that.
You can kind of tell when you're coming up against a demon. It's just kind of has a bad vibe.
You said you'd never met a demon before.
I said I never met a spirit.
Oh.
Oh.
But
I've
also,
never met
I
a
don't
demon.
think that demons are tagging the hallways.
Yeah, it's not exactly demon behavior.
Okay. Well, cautious until proven otherwise.
That's fair. That's a fair
They're
point.
just doing art.
I smudge a little bit of the paint.
Your
Right.
finger's glowing.
Hey, it's a light source.
I don't think that's how glowing. Well, I'm sure.
It's like a really bad light source.
Okay, E.T.
Get out of my mind, Charles.
Get my mind, Charles! Get my mind, Charles! Wow.
I was totally just about to be like, oh.
Alright, so, Tellum and the raccoon are doing that, like, crouch pose thing again and just slowly moving forward. As I'm assuming you keep calling out the name.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go, like, Anil's gonna go, like, right behind. And, like, crouch down. But it's like this huge pack, like,
You just come out from over them anyways.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm walking and I'm like, oh, this is so cool. Okay. All right, keep going.
Well, yeah,
Sure.
we can't turn back.
Yeah, that's fair. All right.
I don't see cloth here.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not.
Yeah, we keep walking forward.
We keep going.
Okay.
Towards the giggly noise.
Giggly noise.
Towards the giggling. Are you still leading?
I assume so. Yeah.
Roll it, baby.
All right.
Oh, we don't need it.
We're
Then-
doing.
I don't know.
Oh.
We're doing Swift again. So.
Yeah,
Turn.
yeah.
All right. 3, 4.
3, 4 is
And then the detail.
a tower. Whether a solid or reliable edifice or leaning, swaying wreck, a tower gives wanderers the opportunity to leave the ground behind for a while and get a better view of the world below. Some towers hold the bells that announce the coming of dawn, dusk across the ruins. Cool.
And then I got a 6-2 for the detail.
That should be good. Hopefully 6s. Come on, big money, number 6.
If it's glowing again, I can reroll if you want.
It's thorny.
Oh,
my god.
the tower.
There's just
Thorn.
like vines wrapped around it or something.
Yeah, thorny tower. And
Dang,
the
bougainvillea.
Oh.
the 2d6 for the encounter.
Oh, yeah.
2
Rolling.
1s, 2 1s, 2 1s.
1 and a 5.
1 out of 5. Okay.
Okay, so the neutral. Unless we want to do a dangerous
Yeah, we'll
one.
take that 5, thank you.
I think what is here is it is just one of those like windy tunnels, right? That like kind of goes up in a circular staircase. There are vines everywhere. Very, very thorny vines. But there's an opportunity here because on those vines are big glistening grape berries, baby.
I swear I thought you were going to say oranges.
You're just working your way up Central Valley.
Oranges,
Well, what am I
wine.
missing?
Now we're in Napa.
Can I get some cauliflowers? Can I get some,
Yeah.
Oh, am I in Stardew?
Almonds.
almonds? Oh, dates. Dang,
Yeah.
how did I forget dates?
We
Gotta
got
get the
dates.
dates. We gotta get the dates in here.
We got
Got a
dates.
good old date
I love
shake.
dates. They're so tasty.
They are so good. The Costco ones.
Oh my
The
god.
vegetable. Like,
The menstrual dates are.
oh, they're so good.
And they have figs right
We
now.
grow them
Nice.
where I'm from. We have like the date trees and
Oh, really?
stuff. So yeah, you
Oh,
get
nice.
big old bags of them.
Are you from the desert?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Desert.
No.
I'm jealous.
Made the 120 degrees on the
I'm not
summer
jealous
desert.
anymore. Although it's 115 in the valley in Summers now, so it's not like
That's wild.
So, question: do we get our oddments and our fragments and whatnot?
yeah. So I'll get another oddment. I'll get another oddment.
And you get another.
A fragment.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Or should I forage for more food so we could be more successful?
Yeah,
for
we
Oh,
food?
you can grab some of
have
those
to-
grapes.
We
Yeah.
can have a provisioner instead of a cartographer.
You want to grab
Yeah.
grapes instead?
So, the scrap. Let me do the augment first. So you do get scraps of pattern cloth, and they are blue and orange, or blue. I'm sorry, orange and purple cloth.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks like they were torn by
The thorns.
something. Yeah, like
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we know we're on the right track. 'cause-
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Interesting.
and you're gonna forage for them.
I'm gonna try and take some grapes.
Okay, so this is the encounter, or it can be potentially risky. So on a mix or disaster,
Okay.
bad things might happen.
And I just assemble a normal roll.
Yes, correct.
Hang on one second. I need to look at something. I'm gonna trust this to luck and use smoke.
Hell yeah.
Were we moving at a swift pace?
Yes.
Yes.
Scratch and catch. Whenever you move through an area with the thorny detail at a swift pace, each wanderer takes a mark of damage to every piece of gear they have with some kind of cloth component.
Oh
makes
no,
sense.
not my cloak.
If they have no gear that fits this description, they mark the fallout gauge instead.
Ooh.
Oh, ow.
Ouch.
Just take full. Ow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
running through a bunch of vines with thorns is not a great.
Yeah,
No,
that makes
no, it's really
sense. It does make sense. It's very rude, though. No, my clothes.
I just fixed these ropes.
Well, it's a good thing that you
Scratched
good thing that you fixed
Quickly,
it.
we must camp now.
So.
I mean, we'll get to the next place, do an encounter, and then we'll be camping.
Maybe, and after the last one, yeah.
Yeah.
And the last one.
Because
Okay, my robes aren't super fragile. I'm not.
We're
like-
fine.
It's all
my,
good.
my
It's all
cloak
good.
has 3, so it's got some holes, but it's fine.
Okay. So to harvest grapes, it's going to be just a normal style roll, right?
Normal style roll, but since there is some risk here, basically like there could be complications.
Gotcha.
What kind of complications? Let's find out.
Well, I'm going to go with smoke,
Oh my God, let's
and
find out.
I get scramble. I'm going to scramble up the vine to try and get it. I don't have an aspect here. Wait,
Yeah?
I'm sticky.
Oh yes, you
Oh, I
are.
forgot
Yes,
about
you
that.
You are.
So I'm gonna just be like pulling them down instead
Yeah,
of
on, like,
or on the
thorny-
back of my hand.
Thorny vines. That's,
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
Only good things.
I got a 6, a 3, and a 1.
A 6 and 3 and 1. All right. Well, 6 is a triumph. So you do indeed get a pierceberry. I know I said it was great, but actually the pierceberry was written down. So I was like, fine, I'll go lore.
Nice.
And I think as you stick your way up there, you do take a look at like something hiding within the vines. It is like the head of like a Venus flytrap looking creature that's just like kind of like opens its maw very quickly, and there's like a little bit of mucus kind of going out, but it doesn't quite react to you being there.
Okay, good.
Horrifying.
Too close for
don't
comfort.
go
That's if we'd
inside the
done that
vines.
one.
So as a question,
That's
does,
what he
does
would have
that
done.
use up the sticky?
No, it doesn't. That lasts until the end of the day, right?
And then
Until
you
dusk.
lose it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's still, yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
And it can be something because it's a temporary aspect, you can mark it as like damage if something happens, or like, so it makes sense to.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Lovely. Shall we continue onwards?
We continue onwards.
Well, next one's fixed, so I don't think I rolled for it.
Oh,
No,
really?
you tell us what happened.
Oh yeah, I get to tell you.
Horrifying.
do I get to determine the encounter too? Like do I have just fiat? I have control over my world again? Is that what you're telling me?
You
The
have
eternal ruins are mine?
control over
Just
the feature and detail.
This piece
That's
of it.
it?
It's a
I think so.
the guide will tell the wanderers what the fixed location is when they enter the region. It's a land. It's well known enough that it forms a landmark. So I feel like we have reached a place that is noted on the map.
Maybe.
Ooh,
Sure, yeah.
ooh, okay. It's a chasm. Chasm?
Chasm.
Chasm?
Chasm.
I'm gonna say
Chasm.
chasm.
Sorry.
Chasm. It's a chasm. It is this giant winding staircase or tower as you go up to it. You kind of cross this like thresh, and then there's just this big sort of gap, right? And maybe there's like, you know what? Let's say like there's a big like broken pillar that acts as like the land bridge across this thing. And do you roll for the encounter? Do you roll like for if it's a
I don't know. For fixed
locations.
I think so at that point, because it's like we've hit the landmark, and
Does
then
it say
it
anything else?
can have a fixed detail, and then everything else I think is per normal.
Okay, cool. So do you want to roll the encounter for me and see?
Sure.
Yeah. And what is there a detail for the chasm?
Oh,
5 and
yes.
6.
5 and 6. Hey,
Okay.
that's pretty good. 1 and 2.
I'm using up all
It's
of my
windy.
luck.
How appropriate. That's a windy
Oh, that's
chasm.
terrifying.
It's a little windy.
And you can take a purple heather. I don't know what that is, but a purple.
It's a type of flower.
Oh, never mind. That's an edible one. A weathered flag as your oddment, and that can be
That's fabric.
yeah, fabric, and I think it's also going to be those colors, orange and purple, and on the flag there's going to be a smiling face and a sad face
Oh, interesting.
on there.
Okay.
Like the drama mask.
Yeah, the drama mask. 5 and 6 on the encounter, which means 6, which is positive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many fragments do you or oddments do you have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 now.
That seems so OP, man.
That's
Like,
full.
That's so
Yeah.
OP.
Yeah, you can't. Well, that's the
I'm
thing
just
is also we each have carry capacity.
Yeah,
So when we get something else, we have to choose to throw away something we
that makes
have.
sense. Okay.
Yeah, but
And
also
so we can't have more than 6.
And it's not a survival game.
But it-
so.
it also is like, so traveling at a swift pace, we're now hitting dusk, so we'll need to camp.
Yeah.
So we'll be using up the stuff that we just found. So like it's
It's pretty balanced.
you can really only travel 3 times before you camp if you're working at that rate.
Depends on what
Yeah.
our encounter is.
Right. It depends.
You're-
You've also been rolling well.
Yeah.
It's
We
true.
have.
It's
True.
true. It's true.
We
Yes.
have been.
Suck out all the luck in this first session.
Yeah, we are definitely leaning into the cozy with the rolls as well.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. The encounter here in this windy chasm with this stone pillar is there is another wanderer here. And the wanderer is what would be appropriate? Where would be appropriate for a wanderer who's tagging things up?
Oh my god.
He's got to be like on the side of the pillar, like
Writing
doing-
down on the
Yeah,
side of
yeah.
it. Yeah.
So
like one of the people that like suspends themselves over the freeway horrifyingly. and
Yes.
To
Gets the
tag.
side of
Like
a bridge.
upside down.
Yep, yep. So I think you kind of like startle them when you sort of arrive at this area. And you hear and like a like clinking sound, clink, clink, as they drop their can or whatever oddment that they use to spray paint, and you see them kind of dangling off the side, like hello.
Yeah,
And-
don't move, you demon.
Like we got you, and like
Fine.
Adil runs up to
Yeah.
like pull them up.
Yeah, and they're gonna grab your hand, like oh, thank you. I thought I was a goner there for a second. And get a smile, his little toothy fang smile.
Are you Jamantra?
Yep, the one and only. That's me, the Ruins #1 artist extraordinaire. I'm Jamandra. Nice to meet you. And they're gonna extend a big old hand. And what's interesting about Jamandra is that they are also cloaked in fabric, orange and purple fabric as one of the main colors. And their arms are also up in bandages, and they have a broken stone kind of helmet or hat that almost has like a little horn on the side of it, kind of sticking out.
Well, hi. And I stick my hand out and shake.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. I'm Kathy, Kathy Gliderborn. And these are my friends. We're travelers together.
Hi, travelers.
Do you have any weapons on you? You better not have weapons on you.
Weapons. I've my art. And like they.
I mean, if you were going to say that your art is a weapon, it could be.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but I am very good. Yes, and like they kind of lift their body, and there's like like cans of like kind of dangling
More
from them.
paint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like glowing
All right,
mushroom.
keeping my eye on you.
Well, I'm keeping my eye on you too.
Okay.
Just staring content straight up.
And I
You know
think
what? No, you know what? Rollies, roll the dice. higher number wins.
All right,
Staring
one-
contest.
one die?
One dice. One
Okay,
dice.
okay.
Here you go. 3.
I got 5.
Damn. I blinked first. I'm like, all right,
You're good. You're good.
they just like back
He's
away.
still in it.
He's still there. Oh no.
Ah.
get your clothes.
My clothes?
Your fabric.
Yeah, pretty nifty, huh? I made them myself. You like?
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Yeah. He does like a little twirl. Like,
Yeah. Is there any more where you got it?
more.
Like the purple and orange?
You're looking for purple and orange fabric?
Yeah.
Oh.
My
Okay.
friend needs some.
We can just
right.
make it take that off.
Your
No.
friend. Who's your friend?
I don't know if we should say.
It's a spirit.
No, you said it.
A spirit?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of spirit.
Kind of mixed totes.
Yeah. Kind of makes
Yeah,
sense.
it's a really
Oh.
big and scary spirit.
A
That's-
fabric artist, like you're a paint artist.
No, they're gonna eat you if you don't help us.
Okay.
Wow. Spirits don't eat people.
I'm trying to be menacing
They
here.
give us food.
It was actually really nice to us.
They were very nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Is it like maybe like a fox looking thingy
Yeah.
bopper?
Yeah.
Oh,
why?
okay. Yeah, I think I know that one.
Okay.
Jumanji, right?
Nope. Lonos.
Not even close.
Oh, that's my name, Jamandra. But anyway, yeah, I think I know. Well, okay, well, if you're looking for this type of fabric, you must know that it's really valuable and rare. And if you were sent by your friend, they must also know it's really valuable and rare.
Well, they probably know. I don't think we did.
Technically, they just told us it'd be really easy to follow the map. So even if you don't tell us, we can just keep following the map.
It's true.
Or we can take
That's
you back
really
with
smart of you. But you can follow the map,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't know what dangers lie ahead of you to get this awesome fabric. And I think you
Okay.
kinda
Well,
just-
what
Jiggles.
dangers did you overcome, oh great Jumantra?
all sorts of dangers.
Uh,
Real bad dangers. Real hugely bad dangers.
okay.
That sounds
You,
scary.
you gonna elaborate a little?
Scary and menacing. I don't think you're ready.
Okay, well, why don't we set up camp in Jumantra? You can join us and tell us all about your big old scary, dangerous journey. While we
Or you can just
make
push
some
him into the
food.
castle.
And no, while we make some food and set everything up.
But then all his stuff will be gone.
Yeah, it's
That's
true.
true. Never mind. Fine, you can camp with us.
Just crosses her arms. The little raccoon standing next to Tellum also crosses their arms. 'Cause they just mimic Tellum all the time. So the raccoon just crosses their arms.
Jumandra's scared of this one.
That's probably for the best.
Why does Jumantra use the
Third person.
I
should've
spend a lot of
thought-
time alone. Things get weird.
That's fair. That's fair.
Choose the third person.
Because I don't know.
Anyway, what kind of oddments you got? If I'm going to be camping with you, I got to know that it's going to be worth my while.
We got food. We got food stuff.
That's good. Jamantran will consider this.
Okay. Well, I think I look around for a good place to camp.
In the middle of the chasm. The windy chasm.
I'm like, well, maybe we get across the chasm.
I think that's
To
a
a
better
flat
idea.
area.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We cross the chasm.
Okay.
Just walking along the big pillar.
Yeah.
It's very Atlantis movie.
Yeah, I love
Got very like it's like here, like one of us is going like this, and then Oro's like walking around like kind of
Oh, yeah.
like
I think that's a
Then
really
somebody's like-
cool shot too, like of having our little party walking, like Beatles style across the street, but it's a side shot of
Of
us
us,
walking
exactly.
over
the
the
pillar.
pillar, over
Yeah.
this like chasm
Giant
that just
chasm.
goes down. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do really like that.
Movie theater. I mean, movie poster.
Yeah, and I think Jamantran just goes into their backstory, right? So anyway, I used to have a crew just like you wanderers. In fact, I had a whole gang of Jamantis. We were the greatest wanderers to wander the waste. We tagged up everything. It was wonderful. But these days, it's just me.
Oh, what happened?
Did they all die?
No.
Everyone dies.
They probably just got tired of him.
Did they just run out of paint?
There are, and then like you see the like bags under his eyes, right? Like kind of like in a kind of messing way. There are fates far worse than death in the eternal ruins. I'm just kidding. They all just went their separate ways. It was fine.
You called it.
I called it. They just got tired of him.
Nah, why would you say that? I'm charming and awesome. I'm Jamantra.
You are Jumantra. That's.
Just writing his name everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
Just saying.
You definitely have a theme with your art.
Yeah.
Yeah. How'd you make your paint?
I mixed
Found
some
it.
lumescent berries with some other dyes and pigments that I found.
Cool.
You gotta invest in crafting, you know. That's where you get the real good stuff in the Eternal Ruin.
Yeah, make
I like
it
how you
yourself.
keep giving us advice about the Eternal Ruins as if we also don't explore the Eternal Ruins.
Yeah, but you guys are clearly newly awoken,
Okay.
judging by your gear and your lumpy clothes.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Not you. Not you. You're dressed
This
really
is the
nice.
second time my clothes have been insulted in the past 2 days.
Also, you look really happy.
I mean, generally.
Like if
I got a little scared there when they were saying that maybe your whole crew dies.
your aura kind of seems like you've never experienced anything really like difficult or hard before in your life. Am I too far off base here?
Well,
Let
I
me just
mean,
psychoanalyze these people I just met.
Yeah, so good.
we climbed the stairs
Uh-huh.
and then we made it through a bunch of thorny vines
Oh,
Uh-huh.
that sucked.
and I saw a very scary plant. It
And
looked hungry. And then we admired your art.
Sounds about right.
And now here we are.
Yeah.
so you've never like run away from rampaging servitors?
No. one
What
of
did
them
you
was
do
kind
to
enough
them to make them rampage?
Nothing. And he kind of closes his He's like, nothing. I don't know what I wouldn't do anything to.
He looks at the
make
pressure can and like a servitor arm.
What would I do? What do you mean?
It's like suddenly like the threatening one here is Anil.
Like, how dare?
It's okay. You noobs are with Jamandra now, and Jamandra's gonna take you under his wing, and before you know it, you're gonna be veteran wanderers just like me. And I think that the shot that we end on today is Jamandra raising his hands, you all crossing the thresh, and as he raises his hands, you see just one of his robe sleeves kind of goes down here, and you see the faintest marks of a tattoo as he's big ups
fuck.
himself. And that is our session of the Eternal Ruin.
Oh, we're fucked, guys. Okay, guys, we're fucked. Hey, guys, I know too much lore.
Okay, so y'all could have just let me push him off the chasm.
I don't see. Here's the problem. I don't think Cody know about it. I don't. Think
No,
Chelsea
none of
knows
us
about
knows.
it.
No,
No.
none of us
No.
have any idea
So
what this
Chelsea's
is.
gonna be like, "Oh, cool paint."
All right,
good.
everybody. Thank you so much for joining us for session 1 of the Eternal Ruins. We have another session coming up next week, so tune in at the same time. I'd like to thank our chat mods. Thank you, chat mods, for your hard work. Thank you to all the crews that rated us today. Thank you to our amazing Patreons who keep us ad-free and independent. It's because of you that we are able to play games we enjoy without worrying about publishing companies or system popularity. If you're interested, you can join their heroic ranks at happyjacks.org/Patreon. And one more time, let's reintroduce ourselves, starting from my right this time.
Hello, I'm Cody Gonzaga. I also go by Jazdus on the internet. I use they them pronouns. I was Kiati Gliderborn, a bridge broken chronicler. Yeah, I'm on the blue sky. I'm on the Tumblr. I'm kinda on the Instagram a little bit. I'm actually running a Kickstarter this month, so that's fun. It's called Extraordinary, 2 words, and it's It's funded, which is cool.
Hey.
It's about kids with powers on the run from danger in the ordinary world, and yeah, that's the only thing I have to plug. So,
Hello, I am Pooja. My pronouns are Pooja and Poojas. And I have been playing Anil Nightling, a Stormbroken Rescriptor. They, it are their pronouns. And you can find me on the internet as Forgotten Saves. If you want to hear me play more TTRPGs, you can tune in on Sundays to see me play the best Thembo to have ever Themboed. The Tiefling Martial Sorcerer Ezde Para, where I am playtesting the Martial Sorcerer subclass for Jason in our D&D 2024 Spelljammer campaign. We are coming up to a close. We're hitting in some really big fights and things are looking dicey. I'm not sure that Ezde can defeat any of these people with the power of friendship. So
Not with that attitude.
I mean, Ezde's attitude is always going to try friendship first. But we tried that, and then it turns out they were horrible, evil people.
Sounds about right.
So tune in and see what happens.
So, hey there, everyone. Once again, my name is Yuri. That is Y-U-R-I. My pronouns are she, they. You can find me just absolutely everywhere on the interwebs as Yuri and the Beast, as I bully my friends into letting me play more TTRPGs with them. On Tuesdays, we are in the finale over at Somebody's Heroes for Fall of Taliba, our multi-table D&D campaign, wrapping up Season 1. And I will actually be DMing one of the tables for Season 2, so stay in tune with that as we're probably going to be going to hell. Literally. Then every other Wednesday, you can find me over at Don't Kill My Character for our Mutants and Masterminds RPG. Superhero shenanigans as I play Kilikiki, an alien warrior princess finding herself in this version of Earth and learning how to be a superhero. And then on Fridays, over at the Pangs and Fangs, a Curse of Strahd D&D campaign where all of the NPCs are played by other people. So watch me as Irina as I try to throw myself into danger to make things harder for the party. It is a lot of fun. And then a lot of really cool pre-recorded stuff that is coming up. So just stay tuned and see what I'm up to.
Awesome. And I'm Kadave. They can't get rid of me here. I'm a piece of furniture at this point.
He lives in the walls.
But I will be back next week, Monday, to resume being an incredibly terrible Mentat Master of Assassins in our Dune game.
That's so different from your character here.
This is the palate cleanser.
Yep.
Because I don't have to think about being the worst. And we're getting to a point where it might get real worse soon. So we'll see how that works out when the Viscount and Viscountess that I work for arrive on planet with us.
Hey,
And
we respect your rights
I have
and your
some
wrongs.
kind of feels about the Viscountess that would be bad. So we'll see how that works out. Other than that, coming out this week in the video game front, something that I've been watching for a long time that I'm very excited about, Star Trek Voyager is coming out with a game on Steam that is sort of a mix between a graphic novel playthrough, sort of choose points of direction and crew
Like a
member
visual
remembers
novel.
the visual novel. That was the words I was trying to get to, but I fumbled. And a resource gathering survival building game. Where you take command of the Voyager and it starts at the beginning of the show and
Oh shit.
you play through the Delta Quadrant in its entirety, I guess.
that's awesome.
Yeah, it looks. I played the
But till
demo.
you get out of the Delta Quadrant.
Not in the demo. But I don't
Because
know how
let's
far
be
it goes.
real, the Delta Quadrant was the worst part of Winter.
Yeah. But I'm fascinated to see how it goes, but it looks very promising, and I'll probably be playing that. I might even stream some of that. I don't know. We'll see. But you can find, and if you decide you want to look and see if I am streaming, I'm at CA Sith Lord on Twitch. I was on Blue Sky for a while, but then I changed phones and it logged me out, and I haven't bothered to log back in. So here I am.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's fun. You can go and you can yell about books. And post pictures of your animals because none of us are getting enough puppy pictures.
No, we need more.
Indeed.
Stat.
Here. I can supply.
And once again, my name is Ray, he, him pronouns, and 7 to 9 was one of my first crushes, so I might have to check that out. I am the publisher over here at MythWorks Eternal Ruins. The Kickstarter campaign for this very RPG has one more week left, so yeah, we are actually, our next session, possibly our last, is right on the wrap of that campaign, so that will be really exciting. And that brings, and if you want to find me online, you can find me at MythWorks HQ across all socials. So join us next time, Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. 7 p.m. Pacific time here at the Happy Jacks Network for the Eternal Ruins. And if you want to catch up on other episodes, you can go to happyjacks.org/Eternal Ruins. And if you find all of the other APs on the Happy Jack networks, visit happyjacks.org, and we will see you next time. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye.